All parties discussed are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This analysis is based on publicly available case status and procedural facts. We do not accuse, we analyze the legal process. And please keep in mind, the content presented in this episode is for informational and educational purposes only. It is based on publicly available records, filings, and news reports. We are not attorneys, and nothing discussed here should be interpreted as legal advice or factual determination of guilt or innocence. All parties mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Practice on my YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. I can't say that wet cash shit. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then hell no, that shit whack in the bill. Hell no, fuck.
On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, walk over him and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on that. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
Let's go. Y'all know what it is. Ain't nothing changed, man. It's only us. Don't let them in. Let's get it. Everybody ain't your partner, so let's motherfucking go. Yeah. You heard me? It's all us, man. Long live MO3. We back up in this bitch, man. You feel me? We back. You know what I'm saying? I hope my mic ain't too loud. I can't hear myself through the headphones. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear myself through the headphones. I'm gonna have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? But salute to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? How do I sound, man? Do I sound like I'm talking through the mic? Do it sound like I'm talking through the computer? Salute to Sweetest Thug, man, for the $5 contribution towards the goal, man. And salute to Miss Charlene for the $9.99, man, the $10 contribution towards the goal, man. We back, man. We most definitely miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely miss y'all, man. It feel good to be back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, CB, she been down, you know what I'm saying, a little toothache. You know what I'm saying? She went to the dentist, got everything good. You know what I'm saying? Got that little tooth pulled out of her mouth. Had to recover for about 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Baby was over eating oatmeal, mashed potatoes, and rice. You know what I'm saying? She was over eating oatmeal, mashed potatoes, rice, smoothies with a spoon. She was over here going through it, man. But we back. She feeling good. We feeling good. And we hope y'all feeling good, man. Y'all know the objective never changed, man. The objective never changed. Salute to Hood's Queen for coming through with the $4.99 contribution, man. You know what I'm saying? The objective never changed, man. It's justice for MO3. You know what I'm saying? Long live MO3. And we finna turn up for MO3. So make sure y'all hit that like button, gang. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Share the live. And we gonna get this motherfucker started, man. Y'all know how we do, man. We got another dope episode, man. We ain't gonna hit this live button if it ain't gonna be no dope episode, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about this money. We finna talk about the money trail that could possibly get Yella Beezy convicted. But first, we about to turn up, man. Hold on. I see you, Sheila. Hold on, I see you. Let me get back up here real quick. Let me give a shout out while I'm on the mic. Salute to Sheila for coming through with the $10 contribution towards the goal, man. Salute to Sheila. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Good to be back amongst the family, man. Shout out to the set. Man, turn up, hit the like button. If you hit the like button, put a gorilla in the chat, man. Long live 3, man. Put them gorillas in the chat, man. Put them gorillas in the chat, man. Let's go, Abby. Let's go, bro. Appreciate that gifted membership, gang. Shout out to Red Ball for the $10 contribution, man. Salute to Abby.
But I know.
Salute to Abby, man, for that gifted membership. You heard me? Man, most definitely, man. Shout out to bro, Mr. Abney, for gifting that membership. He also renewed his membership, man. If you receive that membership, if you're in the building, man, make sure you shout out Mr. Abney, man. Northside Illmatic, you in the door. He bless you with a membership, gang. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope content on members only, too, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope content. We got a whole Young Dolph legal chest over there. Got a Drake up, man. Just go check out the members only. And we got more coming over there too, man. We got more coming over there, man. Salute to Redbone for a $10 contribution. But we are not done. We are not done, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel the energy. I want to feel the turned upness in this motherfucker, if I would. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, turn up in this bitch, man. Put the gorillas in the chat, hit the like button, then put a gorilla in the chat. If you ain't hit the like button, don't put a gorilla in the chat. Hit the like button first, then put a gorilla in the chat. I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be back with y'all. It's a sunny day in Houston, Texas. Long live 3, man. We about to turn the fuck up, man. Let's go. After motherfucker put us up here. Hold on, I forgot. I was back here turned up. Put baby up here. Let's go, man. Let's take this overlay off so they can see who in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? You on mute, baby. You on mute. I heard you back there turned up, though. You good? Hold on.
Yo, I'm good. My bad.
Okay.
Hey, family. I missed y'all.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Hold on. We need some type of... We back, man. We back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hellacious last 2 weeks, man. But y'all already know, man. God has seen us through. You know what I'm saying? God has seen us through. We got a busy week ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Got a busy week ahead of us. But first of all, salute to y'all, man. That's been holding us down. That's been, man, waiting patiently. This is for y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all that's been waiting. You know what I'm saying? I know we didn't pump fake some lives. You know what I'm saying? We put a couple lives up there, then we ain't even go live. You know what I'm saying? It's been crazy, man. But y'all know we don't do it on purpose. Y'all know, man, if we ever don't come and deliver the content, man, to y'all, man, it's because, man, there's other things going on in life. You know what I'm saying? Other things, you know, we be busy. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, man, CB was down for the count, you know what I'm saying, for a good week and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Out like a light, boy. Out like a light.
But she up now. You heard me? She is up now. She back. She back, man. She back with the legal chest. So, matter of fact, let's get it like this.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
That's right.
That's right, baby. I'm good to have you back. Good, you know what I'm saying, around here, because I got tired of you know what I'm saying. I got tired of having a little baby around here. We ain't got no children around here now. You know?
This ain't no joke, especially them wisdom teeth, y'all. Oh my God. I had one on my left side in the back at the top, y'all. It was bothering my other teeth. Oh my God. I had to get it out my mouth. I went in for an emergency dentist appointment, okay? And they was able to get it out my mouth. So I'm good. I am
Nah,
good.
facts. That was Monday, right? That was Monday.
Yeah. Monday.
Yeah, most definitely Monday up there. You had went, you know what I'm saying, and got there, you know what I'm saying. Then she couldn't, like I said, she couldn't eat she couldn't really chew nothing. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't drink out of straw. She couldn't do nothing really for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? For like 2 days, man. She's still going through a little something, but she back, man. You
But
know
I
what I'm
got the
saying?
good old pain meds.
Yeah. She got them over her on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? But she back, man. It's good, like I said. Good to have you back. Good to be amongst the family, to be amongst the set. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray and I hope everybody been having a blessed week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody been doing well. And if you're not, you're blessed anyway, man. Always remember that, man. God is good. Y'all know this is a faith-based channel. Not to disrespect nothing nobody else believe in. You know what I'm saying? All are welcome. But as of, you know what I'm saying, over here, man, we gonna praise the Lord over here, man. So God is good, first and foremost. God is good. And we hope that everybody been well, man. Been well, man. If you're not, keep stepping, keep pushing. The storm will run out of rain at some point in time, man. Just stand in the paint, keep pushing through. You feel me? But let's get to these. Salute to Riri. Salute to Riri for their love over there on Twitch, man. And salute to everybody over there rocking out with the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all, man. We most definitely see y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to these shout outs and we're gonna start the show. We got a board set up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got a board set up for y'all to discuss some things that just popped up in the docket. So we got something new that we're gonna discuss and chop up real briefly. Then we're gonna get into the actual show. But first and foremost, let's highlight and shout out, man, these beautiful souls in the building, man. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Over 100 people in the building. So let's please get to 100 likes at least. At least 100 likes, man. And don't forget, man, we also have a goal. Y'all been cutting up already. And I appreciate y'all most definitely, man. We need 4 more super chats, $5 or more, to help us complete our goal for this live stream, man. So if you feel it in your heart, if you have it in your heart to give, man, you know what I'm saying, we most definitely appreciate you, man. But the like button is free. The like button is free. The share button is free, man. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your community wall on YouTube. Share it to your Instagram. However you choose to share it, man, all of that is free. Your positive energy is free. Your positive vibes is free, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget, we do have a goal. 4 more super chats to help us complete that goal, man. Nothing too shabby. $5 or more, and we out of there, man. You feel me? But let's get to these shout outs real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, Big Sis 4L. What's up with your big sis? You know what I'm saying? Love you, girl. We got my boy Slide for 3 in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Tootie Montana. Tootie Montana. You know what I'm saying? What's up with your Tootie? We got Kimberly in the building, man. What's up with your sis? Salute to Kimberly in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Charlene in the building, man. Let's go, man. Salute to your sis. We got my boy Real Vibe in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Making Moves in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? King Tut is in the building, man. Let's motherfucking go, man. We got Blaine Wayne in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the movement. You know what I'm saying? We got Dazzling Divine in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? And we miss you more. We miss you more, man. We miss all y'all, man. We got Love It Love in the building, man. Let's go, Love It Love. You know what I'm saying? We got God's Child Blessings in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hood Queen. What's up with you, girl?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Salute the Hood's Queen in the building, man. Let's go. Who else we got in here? We got AC Shakura in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the gang, man. Shout out to the whole set, man. You feel me? Who else we got in here, man? We got Joe in the building, man. Salute to Joe.
Joe.
You know what I'm saying? We got Brown Sugar, baby, in the building, man. What's up with you, girl? You know what I'm saying? Hope you feeling better as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope you feeling better as well. Last time we was here, you know what I'm saying? She was just getting out of surgery, but still in the hospital. Hope you doing a lot well. Hope you're doing a lot better, man. We got Patricia Brown in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely back, man. We got Wisconsin raised in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Wisconsin, man. Did I highlight this? If I did, man, salute to Hood's Queen for her $4.99 contribution. You feel me? Towards that goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, 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 man. Who else we got in here, man? Don't forget, y'all, please hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button. Run them likes up, man. It helps the channel out a ton, man. Salute to my boy, Mr. Abney. You know what I'm saying? Coming through,
Abney, bro.
renewing his membership, and he is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Cardi K in the building, man. OG Cardi K is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's motherfucking go, man. We got my boy Northside Illmatic in the building, man. You feel me? Let's go, man. Shout out to the North, man. Shout out to the North for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here, man? I'm scrolling down. We got my boy Big Roast. My boy Big Roast in the building,
Rose,
man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good now, Rose.
Yeah, it's still up and stuck. Not this weekend though, because she gonna be out of town. You know what I'm saying? She leaving me, y'all. She leaving me this weekend, y'all. She leaving me this weekend, man. I'm gonna be over here sad. You know what I'm saying? But let's go though, man. You know what I'm saying? King, I already said King Tut, man. We got my boy. Hold on, let me say this name right. Salute to Kobe, man. Salute to Kobe.
No,
I see the name in there. Salute to Kobe 9020 in the building, man. We got my boy T Lee in this bitch. Salute to T Lee in the building, man. We got Blue Chanel in the building, man. Or Blue Channel. However it is. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but salute to Blue in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4 is in the building, man. We got the sis Dominique Homebody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the generals and the generates in blue. You feel me? We got Latoya Lewis in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Latoya Lewis, man. We got none other than AB, the motherfucking G in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, sis? You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, salute to you, salute to you. We got Dots in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to It's Dot in the building, man. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. We got Richie Gambino. Richie. We got Richie Gambino in the building, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got OG Leezy in the building, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Terry Doe in the building, dog. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, gang. Salute to you, gang. Who else we got in here, man? We got Chris Carnegie in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Chris, Big Chris in the building, man. I ain't see this, but we most definitely appreciate it, man. We got AB coming through. You know what I'm saying? With the $2 super sticker. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my sis, AB, the G, man. You know what I'm saying? For their love, we got Bahama Mama. You know what I'm saying? Got the big sis Bahama Mama in the building, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got Black Silver in the building, man. He said, press Rain about that Gen 4. Now, $9 Rain took out the car. Oh, shit, now. He said that Gen 4, $9 million. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit, now. Hey, man, we're going to have to put some receipts on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You show me something that proves that to be a fact, or you tell me something that makes sense enough to be a fact, the pressing will most definitely be pressed. But I got to press with receipts. I got to press with facts, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He said, I keep saying, nobody took it. Nobody taking heed. Hey, I feel you, gang. I feel you, gang. You know what I'm saying? So who else we got in the building, though, man? You know what I'm saying? He said that Gen 4. Salute to Riri, my G over there on Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing love over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We got my bro, Slow Walking Guy, in the building, man. What's up with you, gang? You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here, man? We got Northside. Hold on, let me get the name right. We got Northside Trey in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Nutty North.
He must be from the north side of Arlington or Fort Worth. North side Trey 817. North side of Arlington. I wonder if he's from the north side of Arlington. Go ahead, my bad.
We got the OG. Blah. Trigger man in the motherfucking building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Trig, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my boy Trigger Man. Tell him TV. Bang. You feel me? We got Snapper in the building, man. Let's go. What's up with your Snapper? You know what I'm saying? We got Miss D in the building, man. Salute to the Sidewalk Gang. Salute to the whole Sidewalk Gang. Scale Gang is representing at room 901 today, man. Salute to Miss D, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Kevin Stevens in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Cleveland, Grave Digger. Put you in the dirt all the way from Cleveland. You feel me? Salute to my boy Cleveland, Grave Digger, man. Oh, we got Miss Pooh in the building. You know what I'm saying? Over there showing all that love over there on Twitch, man. You know we love you, girl. Salute to Miss Pooh Bear in the building, man. The sweetheart herself, Miss Pooh Bear, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Show Nuff, aka Highlighted Comments, in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy King LX in the building, man. We most definitely appreciate my boy King LX, man. He referred us to another YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Another content creator. We most definitely appreciate that, gang. Most definitely appreciate that, 5. All is well, man. You feel me? Undying. You know what it is, man. We got my boy Memphis Most Wanted in the building, man. Hey, type real quick, Memphis Most Wanted, man. Let me get you in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Say Memphis always supporting, always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Type real quick, man, so I can make you a general down here, man. You know what I'm saying?
In there. You know
you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Memphis Most Wanted in the building. Who else we got in here? Man? You know what I'm saying? I'm scrolling. See a lot of repeat typers. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hold on, let me see. We got Brandy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, baby. It's right there.
I see him. Let me get him in the door. Let me get my boy in the door, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about getting blocked over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, though, Memphis Most Wanted. Don't be over here trolling people. Keep it copacetic. But you in the door, man. Salute to the M-Town 901 is in this bitch, man. You feel me? Memphis put on for 3-2, man. Don't forget. 901 put on for 3-2, man. You know what I'm saying? 3 got a lot of love out there in the M-Town, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Dougie Lee in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Use this time to hit the like button if you ain't, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the sis Copper Sunshine in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Sunshine in the building, man. Salute to your sister. We got Cat Eyes in the building, man. Yes, we back, man. Let's go, man. Cat Eyes. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dave in the building. He said legal chess is the best. Legal chess is the best. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. You feel me? I fuck with that, man. Salute to you, gang. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I like to say we one of the best, man. We one of the man, fucker, we the best. We the best. Man, he said it, he meant it. He said it with his chest, so he meant it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We got A1 since day one. Leisha B in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We got my boy Tank in the building. Let's go, Tank. Let's go, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Y'all, please don't forget, family, we do have a goal. 4 more super chats. $5 or more. Make sure it's a super chat, not a super sticker. 4 more super chats, $5 or more. Will help us complete the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Will help us complete the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Super Troll over there on Twitch. I see you, gang. I see you over there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Got my boy, what's up, Mighty? Big Mississippi Stepper in the building. Most definitely 5-5 to the body. You know what I'm saying?
5 to the world blow.
Hey, hold on now. Slow down. All right? Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Slow you down. You know what I'm saying? All is well, 5. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting crazy. Dog. Talking about 5 to the world blow. You is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. We got Nika in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Empress herself. Nika is in the building, man. And I think they tripping off you in the chest. So I know I'm at the bottom there because they is laughing at you. Talking about some 5-5 to the world blow. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that.
Good to say. Shit.
Nah. But we here, man.
Shit.
Man, we here, man. We are here. We are back. Let me do this for all the. Let's go, man. Salute to Nika for being a member, for renewing her membership and being a member for 5 whole months. That's down there when we became monetized over here, man. Yeah. Salute to the big sis, the Empress herself, Nika, man. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Nika, girl. You know we love us some Nika. Salute to a big Who Kim in the building over there on Twitch, man. You feel me? Let's go, man. We got Sunshine coming through with the $9.99 contribution, man. He said, let's get this goal completed, family. Let's get this goal completed, man. Let's go, man. We most definitely thank you for your contribution, sis. You know what I'm saying? We love you. We love you. You love you. My boy said, slow down, but speed up, CB. You feel me? Slow down, but speed up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Marisha coming through.
Let's
you know,
go
for 8 months. God damn. Man, salute to Marisha, man, for being a member for 8 months, man. Marisha only pop out to show love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't ever see Marisha type in the chat, but when she hit the chat, she coming to show some love, man. Marisha, you already know, man. You been a day one. We love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all your support, man. Thank you. Thank you, man, for being a member for 8 months, man. You know what I'm saying? That got to be the longest standing membership right there. That got to be the longest standing membership right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But we most definitely appreciate y'all, man. They've been holding down y'all memberships. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, even some of y'all that just not got y'all membership, one day you too can look up and renew your membership and it say 8 months, 5 months. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like one of them channels they be having people been members for 26 weeks or 26 months, however long. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal, man. I want to see some of y'all be rocking out, man, 30-some months. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, 30 months? That's dedication.
I'm a nifty Nicky. I'm a nifty nickel crib.
A nifty nickel crib is crazy. Is that real? Before I laugh at it,
I don't know. Super crazy.
Let's go, AB. Been a member for 4 months, sis. Man. You know what I'm saying? It may have been solid longer, but most definitely been stamped for 4 months, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's motherfucking go, man. Salute to everybody, man, showing love. Salute to everybody showing support, rocking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with the shout out. Salute to the sis AB to G for being a member for 4 months. Family. Oh shit, hold on now. Marisha came through and gifted 5 room 901 memberships, man, to 5 lucky people in the chat. My boy Big Mississippi Stepper got one. The OG Lay Leezy got one, man. Copper Sunshine got one. Carter K got one. And RDG Baby Glow got one, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all in the building and you receive one of those memberships, man, please tell Marisha, thank you, man. Give her flowers, give her love. Thank you on behalf of us all, man. Thank you, Marisha, man, for gifting those 5 memberships, man. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely got some dope content over there on members only, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's the love, man. That's the love that we like to see right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the love we like to see. All right, baby. Take over. I need to drink some water.
Okay.
Woo. All right. Go ahead. Do your thing, baby.
All right. So first I'm going to take the banner off. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute, family. Again, we did miss y'all. Welcome to MO3 Legal Chess episode 31. Follow the money. The money trail that could convict Yella Beezy. All right. First,
money on my head. Price went up again. Follow the money, family. Let's go.
Follow the money. So first, I got the board set up for y'all. I don't know if everyone has been paying attention to the docket, but me and Josh has. And we seen that they had something new pop up, okay? It's May 29th, 2026. There is a docket entry. As you can see, it has the chief judge there, Chica Anaham. Hearing time, 9 o'clock. And it says subpoena records for the comment. Now, y'all, what subpoena records means, I'm just going to tell you in plain language. This is not a trial. Of course, we know that. This is not a normal pre-trial, okay? This usually means, family, the court is dealing with records that have been subpoenaed and there's an issue or review related to them, okay? So, again, we know that a subpoena is a legal order requiring someone or an entity to produce documents. So, this hearing could likely involve records that were requested, records that were produced, or a dispute about certain records, all right? What kind of records could those be? It could be digital phone records, okay? Like call logs, text messages, location data, app data. It could very well be financial records, of course, like bank records, like we're going to discuss today, withdrawals, transactions, cash movements, social media online data. Of course, we know Instagram, Facebook records, messages, account activity, or any third-party records such as business records, hotel records, rideshare data, or surveillance logs. So why? We have to ask ourselves. Go ahead, baby.
Salute to the Empress, the big thugs, man, for coming through with the $9.99 contribution towards the goal, man. She said, hit the like button, subscribe, get you a good old membership at Room 901 Legal Chess, man. Let's go, man. Salute to that $9.99 Empress, man. We must most definitely appreciate all your love and support, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Brown Sugar Baby for coming through with the $4.99 contribution, man, helping us get one step closer, man, to our goal, man. We officially just need one more super chat. Man. Oh, never mind. Goal is complete, man. Salute to Brown Sugar Baby, man. Salute to everybody that helped us meet our goal for this live, as y'all always do, man. That's why we say, man, it's quality over quantity, man. No matter how many, y'all gonna always show up and support, man. And I can't, all jokes aside, all content creating aside, man. Look, we really thank God for each and every one of y'all. We really appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for everybody help us complete the goal. Everybody that's that grabbed a membership, everybody that gifted memberships, and they still coming, man. Salute to those big sis, Bahama Mama, man, for the $5 super chat, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna start a new goal, but if you feel in your heart that you want to give, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. It's still open, man. The super chats, super stickers, memberships, all of that is still available, man. We most definitely appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. And I pray everybody get the support they give. I pray y'all get it back 100-fold, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, man. All right, baby. I ain't mean to cut your wisdom, but thanks for showing love.
So we have to ask ourselves why there would be a hearing about it, all right? Courts don't usually set a hearing just because records exist. There's usually a reason, and we're just going to go through a few logical ones, okay? Number one, someone is fighting the subpoena. So it could be a party or third party, like a bank, phone company, etc. They may be saying, hey, these records are too broad, or this violates our privacy, or we don't see how this could be relevant to this case, or we shouldn't have to produce this, okay? So the judge steps in to decide. Number two, there could be a motion to quash or limit the subpoena. So someone may have filed a motion to quash, block, or limit the subpoena. And this is kind of common when sensitive records are requested, or the request is very broad, or it involves third parties. All right. Number three, in-camera review. So this means it's a private review by the judge. This is a big one, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all why.
This one I think it is.
Yeah, me too. The judge may be reviewing the records privately to decide what can be released, what must be withheld, what is relevant. And this happens when records contain stuff like sensitive info, unrelated data, or privileged material, okay? Mm-hmm. Number four, it also could very well be a discovery dispute, right? The defense may be saying the state didn't give us everything, all right? Or the state may be saying we don't have what they're asking for, and the judge steps in to resolve the dispute, all right? So we know that this all connects to what we've already discussed, which is the omnibus motion, the discovery. It could be the money trail issue, anything like that. Cooperators, witnesses, just keep that in your mind. On May 29th, they could be stepping in for this. They are going to be stepping in for this hearing, reviewing subpoenas, y'all. All right. So I just wanted to give y'all that board set up really quick.
And this, go ahead, and like you said, it goes back. I know it's been a minute since we've been live, but just to refresh, y'all remember we talked about the pretrial and all these, like what's that? The omnibus.
Correct.
The omnibus and all of that, and it's a big dispute right now. It's been a lot of misinformation about these motions. Some people saying that Yella Beezy, first they were saying that Yella Beezy has the right to find out who's a confidential informant, which was wrong. The judge ain't even ruled that there was a confidential informant. Then if I'm trying to remember, then the judge went back and said, because she granted those motions, right? But then the judge went back and said that that grant was in error, and she will rule at a later date. Now you seeing everybody saying that Yella Beezy was rejected. It was denied, which is not true. She haven't ruled on it yet. And I think that's what this 529 will be. She will be looking at it then, because it's also the other two. You have those dates on hand, the other two pretrial dates.
I don't have them on hand with me, but
I think it's July 16th and July 17th.
Yeah, I think we spoke about that on our last
right. And so
well.
she will be reviewing those subpoena records, you know what I'm saying, on 529. Then come the 16th and the 17th of July, that's when I believe she will be doing her hearing.
Facts.
All right. So, I know it's a lot. I know it's technical and all of that, but we got to make sure we let y'all know how the board is moving, because if we don't do it, nobody else would do it. You know what I'm saying? So 529, the subpoena records comments, you know what I'm saying? The subpoena record comment is basically the judge. She's going to be reviewing those subpoena records, and she's going to be making her decision on like a couple months after that. But that's next month. And we're going to keep y'all updated. With having the board move, we're going to keep y'all updated, man. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
All
right. So we gonna get into the content. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. First, before we get into my breakdown, all right, we have something for y'all to watch. Okay. Now, what it is that we have for y'all to watch comes from Yella Beezy's bond hearing. All right. I'll let Josh explain that more, and then y'all know how we roll. We'll get into the content and about how this money trail could convict Yella Beezy.
Ooh, follow the money, baby. The money, baby. Yeah, we back, man. We back. You know what I'm saying? So we about to bring in this video. You know what I'm saying? The video is kind of self-explanatory. It comes from Yella Beezy bond hearing. But before we get into this, man, you know what I'm saying? I can't forget to tell y'all, because this is going to be a technical. This is going to be one of those, sometimes we do a legal chess and we have a lot of videos and a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes we got to get technical with it, because we talk about the money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting y'all know now, this is not going to be one of those legal chess episodes where it's going to be a lot of videos. You know what I'm saying? We about to break this down to y'all. We talk about the money. You know what I'm saying? But we do have a video to start off with. So grab your pad, grab your pen, because CB and Josh about to go the fuck in, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute the scorekeeper over there on Twitch, man, for those cheers, man. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hometown is in the building, man. Salute to the 901, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Salute the scorekeeper, man. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, in this video, once again, it comes from Yella Beezy's bond hearing. You know what I'm saying? It comes from Yella Beezy's bond hearing, and this is the portion where the prosecutor Adams, you know what I'm saying, he was proffering so not all, but some of the evidence that they'll be using against Yella Beezy. All right, listen close. All right, sis. You already know. Take care of what you need to take care of. We know you're here. We know you're here. Sis. You know what I'm saying? Take what I was gonna say. Make sure y'all listen real close. And if anybody in the chat need us to run it back, please let us know that you need us to run a part back. But like I said, the video is very self-explanatory. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play the video. Let me put the banner back up there for this so they can see what's going on, what it's about. All right, let's get it.
Proffer the following information, Your Honor. A state's witness will testify to being present for a conversation about the payment for the murder of Melvin Noble.
A state witness will be testifying about being present for the payment to unalive Melvin Noble. There's one. Write that down.
This conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder in November of 2020. A state's witness will testify to the individuals present and involved in this conversation.
Pause that, because I think that's important.
Hold on. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit.
I think that's important.
A state's witness will testify to the individuals present and involved in this conversation.
So Of course, we know they were present during the conversation when this was discussed. Also, I paid attention to what Adam said. This conversation was had days following the murder of MO3. So this is after he was unalived on the highway. All right, go ahead.
And think about what Key1 said. Think about what Key1 said on their live. You know what I'm saying? Now, either you could believe it, you could not believe it, but he said that that Jose Bodega, he testified to the grand jury that he hopped in an SUV or some type of car, you know what I'm saying? And in that SUV, Yella Beezy and Jerry Johnson was there. And that's when he overheard the conversation about paying and unaliving MO3 and all of that. That what Key1 said now, because we don't know, but that what Key1 said that Jose Bodega testified to the grand jury. You know what I'm saying? That was so, hey, but we don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? There was Key1 words, but let's keep listening.
The state's witness will also testify to Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Keywan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Keywan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Keywan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway.
Hold on. Hold on. Before we get into the back, God damn, man, I'm about to lose my motherfucking wig. Salute to Carter K too. Salute to Carter K for salute to Carter K for their cash app, and salute to Miss D. Salute to hold on, man. This one deserves one of these. This one deserves one of these, y'all. Hold on. Salute to Miss D and Carter K, man. God,
let's go.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
Let's go. Thank you,
man,
family.
Salute to the man. Salute to Miss D and Carter K, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Love you, girl. Thank you. You feel me? Thank you for that cash shot, man. Salute to my boy Nutter in the building. Sexy Black in the building, man. All right, so I'm gonna rewind this back a little bit because now we about to get into the bank records that they are saying they have. All right.
And before you rewind, I just want to be clear because I want to make sure that our chat, the ones that take notes, got this note. So we know that the state is proffering this information, right? That we have a state's witness that will testify to a payment that is supposed to be received for the murder of MO3 days following the murder of MO3. So we know it was after. Key points, y'all. That's very key. So it wasn't paid before, or it wasn't supposed to be paid for before. When the job was done, that is when the discussions happened. Just remember that, according to the state.
Let's go. Good breakdown, baby. Salute to my boy Elias in the building. My boy Northside said Johnson CB, the only place you get 100% facts, man. I have to agree with you, man. You know what I'm saying? No filler, no storylines, none of that other stuff, man. Strictly the facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Love and Love for the love over there on Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. And it might be a part 2 to this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through this whole episode, but I'm almost sure, you know what I'm saying, we got a part 2 coming up to this as well, man. All right, so I'm gonna replay this back so we can make sure we remember where we was at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna replay it back a little bit. All right, let's go. Pisces, what's up with your sis?
Hey, Pisces, an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway.
Hold on, let's get it right here.
Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal.
So they said they was able. Salute to TCA Juice, man, for becoming a new member, man. Salute to the OG Juice, man. You know what I'm saying? Day one shit, A1 shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to your gang. We most definitely appreciate that membership. I'm going to replay it one more time so we can make sure we hear this. Make sure we hear this because the whole thing good, but this is what we breaking down today. These bank records. These bank records. So let's see, can we catch this again?
Bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of.
So again, $40,000 on the days following Mo3's murder. All right, let's go, man. Salute to Love and Love for coming back over on YouTube and renewing her membership. You know what I'm saying? She ain't a new member. That's a renewal right there. You know what I'm saying? Might need to check your thing. I know that's a renewal, man. And salute to Ja. You know what I'm saying? For coming through, man, with the 1999, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the big sis Ja, man. You know what I'm saying? Love your girl, man. Y'all be cutting up, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy, y'all be cutting up, man. Let me leave it up there. Y'all be cutting up. Man. Let's rewind this one more again, man. Salute to Ja. Salute to Love and Love. Salute to Juice, man. You feel me?
Defendant Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal.
Now keep in mind, family, they ain't say that somebody showed them or somebody told them. My bad. They not saying, the prosecutor Adams, my boy, he ain't saying that somebody told them that Yella Beezy withdrew $40,000 days following Mo3's unaliving. They say they have recovered bank records. All right, let's make sure we processing this right. They are saying they recovered bank records that show that Yella Beezy withdrew $40,000 days following Mo3's unaliving. All right. Let's make sure we get that understood, because I know in the first half of this, they were saying that a state witness would testify to this, that, and the third. Then they went on and said we were able to retrieve bank records. And then they get into the $40,000 withdrawal, cash withdrawal, and all of that. All right. So write that down. It ain't speculation. It ain't he say, she say. It's not rumors. They got the bank records of that. All right. All right. Let's get it.
These records would correspond to the exact amount which the state's witness would testify to.
So the state witness, right? The state witness told them that it was supposed to be a $40,000 hit. And it just so happened that when they went to the bank records, they found the $40,000.
And what Courtney said is important, because I was going to say this. He said, and the witness said the amount. So if the 40 matched the amount, man, that's
Let's
big.
go.
Right?
And it does. That's what they're telling us, that the 40,000, and keep this in mind. Whoever this witness is, right? If it's Jose Bodega, he testified this before they got these records. You know what I'm saying? He testified this before they got these records. So the state witness told them about the 40,000. they retrieved the bank records and found the 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Let's keep going.
In reviewing these records, the state also became aware and believed that they would show that the defendant had anywhere between $800 and $900, but more specifically, $870,000 between a checking account and a savings account with one particular bank. 370 of which was in a checking account, a little over 500,000 which was in a savings account.
All right, y'all. Hold on, let me go. I seen something. Hold on, because the chat be catching stuff I don't always catch. What Brandy say? She said, Josh, they said Yella was only responsible for a portion of the payment, though. That's true. And no, we didn't kind of broke that down in the possibilities of what they could mean. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, hey, it could be another person that was responsible for a payment. But how it looks right now, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, how it looks right now, it doesn't look like there was another person. All right, that portion. See, this what I assume that they was doing, right? Because again, this is a bond hearing, right? And at this time, let's go back into the time where this was happening, right? 2025, Yella Beezy had just got indicted. You know what I'm saying? So the investigation was still fresh. They were still building the actual case. So it's my assumption now that we are where we get in the trial and no new defendants, no other payee or payor has been indicted, is I'm assuming, right? I'm not saying this is facts. I'm assuming. Salute to Love and Love for that love over there on Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming that the prosecutor presented it in that way, so therefore that door can remain open just in case another payer was to be indicted later on.
There you go, baby.
So therefore, Toby Shook can bring this back up in court and say, well, during the bond hearing, you said there was only one.
There you
but
go.
Now you're saying it's multiple. So he left that door open, you know what I'm saying, just in case. And the second possibility could be they know it's another payor. They know Trap Boy Freddy, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But do they have enough evidence to indict him? You know what I'm saying? It could have been a payor that paid cash and they just don't have the evidence. They don't have the money trail to tie that in. You know what I'm saying? So who's responsible for the other portion? Maybe the snitch is responsible for it, but they gave him immunity for his testimony against Yella. Hey, could be. See, certain things we're going to find out as the trial go along. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I can just tell you what I think. You know what I'm saying? But there's most definitely a good observation right there.
Most definitely.
You know all right, so now we didn't heard that. We didn't heard that the prosecutors, that the state, most definitely, first let's start right here. The state witness, whoever this state witness is, testified that Yella Beezy was made a promise to pay Keywan White. You know what I'm saying? He also testified that Yella Beezy was promised to pay $40,000 for this job, for this unaliving MO3. Then move forward, we heard that the state, the prosecutors, they was able to recover Yella Beezy's bank records. Yella Beezy's bank records where they seen the actual $40,000 cash withdrawal. Okay? So that's where we are today. All right. Welcome to Legal Chess, episode 31. Follow the money trail that could possibly convict Yella Beezy. Let's get it, baby. The world is yours.
Let's start here. All right. As we see, we have a return of service executed on PNC Bank on April 7th, 2025. PNC Bank and Bank of America. This comes from Yella Beezy's docket. All right. Note that. PNC Bank, Bank of America, both executed subpoenas coming from Yella Beezy's docket. All right. Number 2, 4/7/2025, we have an executed subpoena coming back from JP Morgan Chase for Yella Beezy. This is on his docket as well. All right. 4/7/2025, there was a return of service executed for JP Morgan Chase Bank. Yella Beezy as well. On 4/30/2025, right? We have, maybe you remove
my bad. I'm trying to fix the layout over here. My bad.
Okay, hold on 1 second. It looks like you put it in front. It's still up there, but I don't know what you did.
Hold on. Let me see. Can I fix that? Hold on. My bad. I'm over here. A little rusty.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you. So on 4/30/2025, we have a return of service. We see it was executed for PNC Bank as well. Now, something, rose my antennas when Adams was speaking, because he spoke about two banks, right? Related to Yella Beezy. All right. So keep that in mind, because we have PNC in here twice, and then we got Chase and Bank of America as well. I wonder which ones he were talking about, but I don't know. Just know that they do have these executed subpoenas for Yella Beezy on his docket for bank records. All right.
What's up, Nee?
All right. Hey, Nee. So on 8/29, this last one, y'all, we have a return of service executed. First National Bank of Texas. This particular one is for Keywan White. All right. So we have 3 banks for Yella Beezy, and we have one particular one for Keywan White. Keep that in mind. Hey, sissy.
Sister-in-law, what's up with you? Charity, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Charity, man. You know what I'm saying? She got a dope interview over there with CB. CB did an interview over there, man. Cherry, drop your link in the chat. Y'all go support and subscribe to Charity's channel. Drop your link in there, sis.
All right. So the first 3 subpoena screenshots were for Yella Beezy. The 4th subpoena screenshot is for Keywan White. All right. So we know this, right? Everybody follow me. You following me, baby, because we're about to get into it.
I'm with you.
Okay. Now, given all 3 of the defendants that we know, which would be Yella Beezy, Keywan White, and Devin, first facing the murder for hire, right, with the remuneration charges, we know that the money is very important for the state to prove. So we want to break down the subpoenas and deep dive into some documents to see how this all ties together and how it could possibly convict Yella Beezy. All right? Y'all ready? So
what's up, boss babe? Stop 6. What it do, gang? Salute to everybody coming in the building, man.
Stop 6.
We just had to show y'all the subpoenas real quick. Now we finna break it down like a pound, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Over 300 people is in the building, man. Let's make sure the likes matching the love, man. Please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man.
All right. So what my screenshot shows, right? And this is just the hard facts. Yella Beezy docket screenshots. We've got multiple return of service executed entries showing subpoenas successfully served on PNC Bank, executed 4/7/2025, and again 4/30/2025. We have Bank of America NA, executed on 4/7/2025. We have the JP Morgan Chase, executed on 4/7/2025, which appears twice. What is the key meaning? The subpoenas were served and executed, so the state likely received records or at least got compliance underway. Multiple dates can mean reservice, amended subpoena, a different corporate service agent, a broader request, or a follow-up after partial compliance. All right. The Keywan docket screenshots, right? We have the executed subpoena, First National Bank of Texas, executed on 8/29/2025, right? Also, we see that the state filed a notice of intent to use business records accompanied by the affidavit for JP Morgan Chase Bank in Keywan's case filed 10/31/2025 as well.
You got the paperwork?
I believe I do. Let me see if I got it back here.
If not,
Yes,
I think I got it.
I think I got it in here somewhere. Here we go. Keywan, let me pull it up. We're gonna pull it up.
We need 34 more likes to get to 200, family. Just 34 more likes, man. I know it's 34 real ones in the building, man. They can hit the like button right now.
Okay, so here is what the state filed, the notice of intent to use business records, which is accompanied by an affidavit. As you can see, if I go over to slide 2, this is the affidavit, right, for JP Morgan Chase Bank. And this was filed October 31st, 2025. So that document is also on Keywan's docket as well, that document.
Let's go.
All right, so we'll remove that. That shows y'all that. Also, we have Devin Brown, right? Devin Brown's docket entry. Let me pull that up for y'all because it as well is in on the docket. Let me go ahead and pull it up. There's Devin's, right? So Devin also has the notice of intent, business records, and affidavit. All right. And if I go over to slide 2, you'll see the affidavit as well.
Let's go Southside. Let's go South Dallas Goddess. Y'all good on the money, literally. Oh yeah, we on the money.
Nah, for sure.
Let's go.
So let's break down Devin's, right? Devin Brown's docket PDF. He has the notice of intent to use business records and the affidavit for JP Morgan Chase Bank, right? Why the notice of intent, business records, and affidavit matters. This is the state basically saying we plan to introduce bank records using a business records affidavit so we don't have to bring a live bank custodian to testify. That's exactly what those filings are. A streamlined admissibility authentication move, not the records themselves.
Let's go.
All right. So moving forward, let's get into the state's likely money theory. And this is based on the charge in the bond hearing context. All right. So it's getting real. Y'all get y'all notes in y'all pad. All right.
No, get your pad and get your pen.
Yeah.
You're a little rusty. It's all right. Get your pad, grab your pen. We about to go to fuck in, man, and hit the like button. Like I told y'all, this is one of those technical episodes. All right. This is one of those technical episodes, all right? But just stick with us, bear with us, so we can actually see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
All right. So the state's likely money theory, based on the charge in the bond hearing context. We gave critical context. At Yella Beezy's bond hearing, prosecutors proffered they have a state witness who would testify Yella Beezy paid part of $40K to Keywan White. So the state's cleanest narrative is typically 1, agreement and solicitation, communications, and witness testimony. 2, remuneration. Money equals paid, promised, arranged, concealed, or routed. Let me be very clear on here, because one thing that I've noticed that Keywan is just dead on that he says is, I was never paid. I was never paid. Well, it doesn't matter if you were paid or not. If a promise was there, arranged, concealed, that's still what the state could count as murder for remuneration.
And let me add on to that. Even if Yella Beezy, right? This where it gets crazy. Mm-hmm. Even if Yella Beezy didn't make that promise to Keywan White, if Yella Beezy told Jerry, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If Keywan White never had to know, but if Yella Beezy told Jerry that it was a promise to pay, we're gonna use the word promise to pay. Boom, there's your remuneration.
Correct.
There's your remuneration. So Keywan White don't even have, even though I don't think that's a possibility, but Keywan White didn't even have to know about the promise. You know what I'm saying? It probably never got to Keywan White that there was a promise to pay, there was a money on somebody's head, woo, woo, woo. But if Yella Beezy told Jerry, there's your remuneration.
All right. Number 3, it could be an act, steps toward the offense, linked to the shooter and the planners. Number 4, corroboration, that bank data supports the witness and the timeline, which we heard Adam say that they were proffering bank records as well as witness testimony that could testify that this is what was supposed to be going on following the days of MO3's murder.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Bank evidence usually isn't meant to prove the entire conspiracy alone. It's meant to corroborate the witness, the timing, association between players, and the why payment that separates murder for hire from other theories.
Let's go.
All right. So what the subpoenas probably sought and why multiple banks? What banks can give prosecutors? Depending on what they subpoenaed, banks can produce monthly statements, transaction histories, such as deposits, withdrawals, transfers, checks, front and back images, Zelle, ACH, or wire records, ATM withdrawals and ATM location data, account openings / KYC, which means who is this account really tied to?
And that's all the stuff that a subpoena could possibly show and prove.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Debit card purchase logs, account linkages, same phone, email, address across, all accounts, cashier's checks, money orders, sometimes through bank channels, or suspicious activity reports, which they call SARs, right? They are usually not disclosed to the subject, but law enforcement may be able to obtain certain reporting and flags via other channels, depending on the process. Even when they can't use SARs directly, SAR-driven leads can point them to the real evidence.
Let's go. And real quick, the account linkages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they also got phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They also subpoenaed phone records, T-Mobile, AT&T, all those things. They have actual phone numbers.
All right. So we had to ask ourselves, why several banks for Yella Beezy? Let's get into it. If someone's funds touch multiple institutions, the state tries to build a money map. Money originated here, so income and deposit, moved here, which equals a transfer, converted here, cash withdrawal, like Adam said, and resurfaced here to another account. All right. Also, people often keep different purposes at different banks. Business versus personal versus legacy account versus quiet account. What did Adam say in there? He broke it down. He said, Judge, not only that, he had savings account in the amount of so-and-so, so-and-so, and he had so-and-so and so-and-so amount in this account.
I think it was like $800,000 in one account, then roughly around $300,000 in another account.
He broke it down for the judge, all right? So Waukee has First National Bank of Texas and JP Morgan. That can indicate multiple accounts, multiple identities and contacts tied to the accounts, or the state is searching for where the alleged payment landed.
Right. So that's only right that we're going to get both banks.
So how this comes into trial, let's get into the legal mechanics, the state's chess move. A, self-authentication plus business records. Why those filings exist. The PDFs that we show, shows the state is using the Texas evidence rules path that allows business records to be admitted with an affidavit instead of calling a custodian live. That means the state is planning to do something like offer Chase records, statements, transactions, etc. Attach affidavit from Chase custodian saying these are true copies kept in the ordinary course, made at and near time of events, or regular practice to keep them. So that's the door opener. It doesn't automatically make everything inside the records, meaning what the state says it means, but it gets the documents into evidence faster and cleaner. All right? B.
Without having a physical person to testify. They could just use the records.
Correct. B. Trial presentation styles the state might use. 1. Raw statements and key transactions highlighted. 2. A timeline board. Dates, deposits, withdrawals, travel, calls, and texts. 3. A follow the money flow chart origin to movement to destination. 4, a summary witness, investigator or analyst who explains how they extracted and organized the bank records. 5, leaking exhibits, bank record to phone record location to surveillance to witness testimony.
Let's go. Let's go. Y'all make sure y'all keep hitting that like button, family. Keep hitting the like button. Don't forget. I know y'all tied up into the content. Let's keep hitting that like button for us. Thank y'all.
All right. Number 5, the state's strongest money proof scenarios. These are logical possibilities, heavy on the possibilities. Okay. Right. Here are the patterns prosecutors love because juries understand them quickly. Scenario 1, direct transfer. This is the cleanest one. Yella Beezy controlled the account. He transferred to Keywan White's controlled account or to someone tied to Keywan White,
which we know would be Jerry. In this possibility.
Argument. That's remuneration. Defense counter. Show it was for the murder, not something else.
Let's go.
Scenario 2, structured cash withdrawals and matching deposits. Yella Beezy withdraws cash in chunks, often an ATM or a teller, goes to Keywan, deposits cash shortly after, or Keywan starts to make cash purchases.
See, and that's where, and they also, and it's subpoenas in there too, with jewelers and other things.
Yep. State's argument. Cash is how criminals pay. Defense counter. Cash proves nothing about purpose. This could be normal spending, a saving, loan repayment, or business. All right. Scenario 3, third party pass-through cutout. This is classic concealment. Prosecutors will frame it as a consciousness of guilt. The defense counter, attack the links. A is independent. B is unrelated. No proof Keywan got it. Timing doesn't match planning window.
Hold on. So boom. All right. So cause we discussed, we going through the logical possibilities, right? Heavy on the possibility. So I'm gonna go with scenario 3.
Me
right?
Too.
Yella Beezy, if y'all look at the first line, right? Yella Beezy give the money to person A, Jerry Johnson. Jerry Johnson give the money to person B, Keywan White. To me, that seems like that's the theory. We don't get into it. We're gonna get into it. Trust me, Jerry ain't getting exempt from this.
Scenario 4, payments that match the witness's story details. If the witness said, I saw Yella Beezy pay X amount around X date and the bank show a cash withdrawal the same day, or a cashier's check, or a transfer with memo, that's powerful corroboration. Defense counter. The witness is reverse engineering the story from discovery, and news withdrawals happen all the time.
Let's go. Which is cap, but we most definitely heard them say, once again, the state witness would testify to hearing the conversation. Yella Beezy was present for the conversation following the days of MO3's murder. And also following the days of MO3's murder, the witness would testify that Yella Beezy was talking about putting money up. $40,000 to be exact. The state then went and recovered the bank records, which showed the $40,000 cash withdrawal.
Let's go. Scenario 5, account identity and control evidence. Sometimes the biggest value is not the money, it's proving control. Phone number and email tied to Zelle matches the defendant, or same address used, or same device logins, or it could have been debit card used at known locations. That can destroy a defense like, not my account.
Hold on. Let me with Rocky Dennis, according to the state, there's only 4 people indicted, right? You got Yella Beezy, Jerry, Keywan, Devin. Jerry was said to receive the money from Yella Beezy, and he was supposed to pay Keywan and Devin. That's the state's theory. Not that Jerry was being paid, because I heard a lot of people saying that Jerry don't need no money. No, Jerry was just the organizer. He was the organizer. You know what I'm saying? We heard Keywan White say on his own on Mr. Long platform, Shit, Jerry used to send Keyone White to be security for Jose Bodega. So to me, that's the exact chain of command. Yella Beezy, y'all go check out the Yella Beezy versus GRC episode we did. Yella Beezy is GRC, but he's on the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. He's not in it. He's not really in the everyday workings. Jerry is the big dog, one of the big dogs. I asked Keyone, what's the hierarchy? He goes from Jerry, then everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And another person up there with Jerry too, but it goes from Jerry to everybody else. So Yella Beezy gives the money to Jerry. Jerry was supposed to pay the little homies to do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me remove this.
All right. So we at number 6, where the defense will fight the hardest. Their legal chess, okay? A, admissible, but it doesn't equal persuasive. Even if records come in under the business record route, the defense will argue, no proof of purpose. A transfer is just a transfer. Number 2, no agreement shown. Money alone does not equal murder for hire. Number 3, alternative explanations, loans, gifts, music and business, debt, legal fees, family help, gambling, or lifestyle. Number 4, timeline mismatch. Payment timing doesn't align with the planning or execution dates.
And that's where the motive, that's where the extraneous evidence in the timeline going to come in. Because correct. After they build a motive, the money is going to stick. The money, after they give you the why he would do it, then they introduce the money evidence, and that's where you have it.
Correct. B, attack the witness and demand corroboration. Because we said the state has a witness claiming partial payment of $40,000, the defense will focus on motive to lie, deal, leniency, fear, or revenge, inconsistent statements, inability to specify dates or amounts accurately. Also, whether their knowledge is firsthand or rumor. Bank records are then framed as not corroboration, just random financial activity.
Let's go. And that's why Jerry is a key piece. Jerry is a key piece. And whatever's in that phone, too. Whatever in that phone.
All right. C, hearsay within hearsay. Interpretation problems. Bank statements are business records, but someone still has to interpret them. The defense can challenge. Labels and merchant descriptors aren't always accurate. Zelle names can be nicknames. Transactions can be reversed. Or who benefited isn't always who received it. Let's
go. But we know they do have an expert witness. I forgot the technical name of it. Mm-hmm. They do have an expert witness, right? Mm-hmm. An expert witness would be somebody like, let's say, Detective Barnes. Detective Barnes would be an expert witness on the gang and all that. So they also have an expert witness coming in to who's going to break down bank transactions and all that, and how they got it, discovered it, retrieved it, and all those things. So they have an expert witness who's going to interpret all of this in trial.
D, motions to limit prejudice and character evidence. If records show drugs, strip club spending, firearms related purchases, large cash activity, or other bad look behavior, the defense can argue it's unfairly prejudicial and not directly tied to the charged offense. Hence, that could be one of the things that the defense is fighting back on this certain subpoenas hearing that's coming up on 5/29.
Yeah. It's not next month, in May, yeah.
In May. Mm-hmm. E, force the state to bring live witnesses anyway. Even if the state files the affidavit route, the defense can sometimes push to require a live witness for contested authenticity, incomplete production, contradictions, or to probe how records were generated. Practically, if the defense can credibly dispute something technical, prosecutors sometimes choose to bring a custodian or an analyst to bulletproof it.
Let's go.
All right. Now we get into the remuneration. All right. Number 7, the remuneration element. What money evidence must actually do. In a murder for hire theory, the money evidence has to help a jury conclude something like there was payment or promise of payment for the killing or for arranging it. And it's tied to the defendants, not just they have money or they move money. So the prosecution's sweet spot is money movement and timing and communications and witness, which will equal one story. And the defense's sweet spot is money movement is ambiguous and the witness is unreliable and there's no direct link to the killing.
But go back to the payment was the payment was paid. There was a payment or promise of payment for the killing, right there in the quotations, or arranging it, Jared Johnson.
All right. Number 8, a realistic how it plays out in trial sequence. Here's the state's likely order. Number 1, witness. Yella Beezy paid part of $40K to Keywan White. Number 2, the detective and the analyst explains they subpoenaed banks and got records. Number 3, bank records come in via affidavit route. Number 4, the timeline. The state will say, look at this withdrawal and transfer right after so-and-so meeting and call. Number 5, corroboration. Phone pings, text, surveillance, and etc.
Let's go.
That looks like a likely sequence to me, how it would play out.
Most definitely. And it seems as if the state got what they need. You know what I'm saying? They're not posturing themselves as if they have weak evidence. That's one thing about this trial. Like, I'm watching close. They're not posturing themselves as if they don't have what they need to seal these boys' fate with this remuneration.
Facts. The defense likely cross. So this is how they will cross-examine. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the jury what the payment was for, correct? You didn't see the cash change hands, correct? These transactions could be for anything, correct? Your witness is cooperating or has a motive, correct? There's no memo line saying hit money, correct? You can't prove Keywan White personally received cash, correct? This is speculation dressed up as a chart, correct? So that's them attacking summaries, right? Attacking the summaries, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is very likely to me. And it seems like, Toby Shook will try to fight that, state's, theory that type of way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. So let's deep dive into number 2, right? Wanted to deep dive into number 2, which is the state's likely money theory. All right. So we know that the state, we went through the state's likely money theory, right? Everybody following me, right? Now we're going to deep dive into the state's likely money theory. All right. So what the state must prove about the money. You ready? Let's get it. Now we're getting into it. Now I'm getting excited because I feel like we got the logistics out the way.
Yeah, we got to start with the logistics. We got to lay the foundation. We got to lay the foundation. You know what I'm saying? And then we could deep dive into different portions of the foundation. But we got to lay the foundation first. I'll be back, baby. Give me 30 seconds. I got to use the means.
All right. So what the state must prove about the money. In a murder for hire, remuneration, prosecution, the money has to establish, number 1, an agreement involving a payment. Number 2, intent that the payment was for the killing. Number 3, a nexus between payer and recipient. Number 4, that the payment was made or promised pursuant to that agreement. Money alone does not equal murder for hire. Money and intent and agreement and act equals murder for hire. And that goes back, family, to what I was saying, what I've always been saying. I don't see the state going forward with this particular charge for the said defendants, Yella Beezy, Keywan White, or Devin, without having evidence. Y'all got to think, this is one of the most highest, if not the highest, type of charge you can catch in Texas. Why would the state go this far without being able to prove all of these things? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they could have just did a regular M.
Correct.
They could have did conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
My Sheila said, remember, Keywan said Bodega overheard the conversation.
Exactly. He testified to the grand jury. According to Keywan White, Jose Bodega testified to the grand jury that he hopped in an SUV, tinted windows, bulletproof, something like that. And Jerry Johnson and Yella Beezy was in the car.
Correct.
And that's where he overheard the conversation about the remuneration.
Sly said, boy, Bodega and Jerry finna cook Yella. That's what it's seeming like. And Brown Sugar Baby said they have evidence for sure. I don't see them going forward this far without having the evidence. It makes no sense, right? So we know what the state must prove about the money. So we now know that the state's job is to transform money moved into money moved because a killing was commissioned. That's the entire chessboard.
Facts. Not just that money moved. But money moved because unaliving was the plan.
Correct. All right. Number 2, the cleanest version of the state's money narrative. Here's what prosecutors want the jury to believe. Step 1, motive and agreement. There was a dispute, rivalry, or motive. Yella Beezy sought out someone to handle it. And a $40K arrangement was made. Step 2, payment structure. Payment was structured, partial up front or partial after. Witness testifies, I saw or heard X about the money. Bank records corroborate that timing and the amounts. Step 3.
Because I keep seeing this name come up. That's why I told y'all it will most definitely be a part 2 to this. You know what I'm saying? Where we will include Ray Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fundamental foundation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna introduce Ray Jackson into the fold very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? Salute South Bank TV. Sheila said Keywan is telling on his own way on YouTube because I know they is watching Law's channel, and then again they subpoenaed his channel. Hey, let's go. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Do not forget, family, to hit the like button. Thank y'all. Let's go.
Step 3, cooperation through financial patterns. Examples of what they present. A large withdrawal right before the killing or after. A transfer to someone tied to Keywan. Cash structured in smaller increments. Money moving through intermediary accounts. Sudden deposits in Keywan's account. Large cash spending after the act. The state doesn't need a memo that says hit money. All they need is circumstantial convergence.
Let's go. And that's for the people who saying, man, that ain't hardcore proof, man. Convergence, evidence, circumstantial can win you a case.
Facts.
Please understand it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be if you can make it make sense to a jury. Again, this is going before a jury. You want to prove things without a reasonable doubt, but you also can persuade a jury, and circumstantial evidence and a strong motive can most definitely persuade a jury. You know what I'm saying? But go back to the first bullet, examples of what they present. A large withdrawal right before the killing. Stuff like that. Now, we know it was a large withdrawal following the killing. Let's go.
All right. So, number 3, the legal chess. How prosecutors build the financial story. Move 1, lock down that admissibility. They've already filed business record affidavits, as seen in the JP Morgan filings. That's a pretrial efficiency move. This prevents defense delaying trial by forcing custodians live, technical authentication objections, or jury confusion over admissibility. They want the records in clean and uncontested. So what do these hearings show us? It shows us that they getting down to the nitty gritty, okay? Whatever that You want to contest? Let's go ahead and contest it before trial because, Judge, we need these in.
Let's go. Let's fix.
And they getting them in a clean way.
Right.
So they moving. Right.
Exactly. And those are the type of pretrial, because when people say things like Trap Boy Freddy, and my argument be like, Trap Boy Freddy may very well be another payor in this situation, but they have to have not only this evidence to indict, at least a little bit. They also have to have enough evidence that can withstand these type of pretrial games, these pretrial chess games that's going to be played. You know what I'm saying? How they be able to bring in the business affidavit, subpoena the banks, and all that. They have to be able to do the same thing to a Trap Boy Freddy for this to go through as far as it's going through with a Yella Beezy. And I just don't believe they have that type of evidence on Trap Boy. Just to put that in the air.
Move 2, use a summary witness. In complex financial cases, prosecutors often use a financial crimes detective, an FBI and analyst, a summary chart under evidentiary rules. That witness explains how subpoenas were served, how accounts were identified, how funds moved, or timeline alignment with calls and meetings. Charts are persuasive, very persuasive.
Very persuasive. Salute to Fate in the building, man. Like I told y'all, salute to Fate, man. What's up, sis? You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, they will most definitely have an expert. It's a financial crimes detective. They already listed the expert witnesses. That's what we got Detective Barnes and all those things from. And then on that list, they also have a financial crimes detective. So that will be an expert witness.
Also, what this tells me too, because it says charts are persuasive, very persuasive. Gives to me what it shows me is that juries are visual. Yeah, they like to see it. You know what I mean? Just like I am, and a lot of others in this chat are. They're visual, right? So if you can put it to them plain and simple, and create that vision for them, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely create that flow chart for them. I mean, you better bet your bottom dollar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna line up,
right? Especially a jury that supposedly don't know nothing about the beef, none of that. You know what I'm saying? That flow chart is most definitely going to be one of the things that they use.
Facts. So I wanted to read what Courtney said. Courtney said, so that money Keywan had before the hit must have come from Trap if Yella withdrew his portion after.
Let's go. Or the portion, or the word portion. The portion could be 40,000 now. I gave you 40,000, whatever before. The 40,000 after, could think about it. You ain't gonna give a nigga all the money beforehand. You may give a nigga a little deposit. You know what I'm saying? All right, here goes 60,000, 40,000, whatever kind of extra thousand it could be. Then okay, when you do it, here go the other 40. You know what I'm saying? So that money could have very well came from Yella. He just gave him a little bit beforehand, then gave him the rest, or promised to give him the rest after the fact.
Move 3, synchronize money with communications. The most powerful move isn't the bank record alone. It's, say, a call at 2:03, withdrawal at 2:41. Then they had a meeting that evening, and the shootings happened days later. That sequencing is what juries latch on to. If the state can show a conversation about payment, immediate financial movement, and then a follow-up confirmation, that becomes the narrative's glue.
That's strong.
And you better bet. It's gonna go a little something like that.
And they got 2 insiders. They got them boys' phones. You know what I'm saying? They didn't subpoena travel records. Yeah. Bimp Loke, what's up, gang?
What's good, Bimp?
Yeah, they got it. They on the money with it.
All right. So now we're moving into the next portion of the show, right? Number 5, the state's strongest money theory scenarios. Let's examine the high impact possibilities. All right. Heavy on the possibilities. All right.
Right. Please get that understood.
For sure. Scenario A, direct bank to bank transfer. If Yella Beezy transferred to Keywan directly, this is explosive because the state's argument could be You don't accidentally transfer tens of thousands to someone who later commits a killing. The defense would have to argue, oh, that was a loan, or it was some type of business deal. That was repayment for something else. Look, this was a music-related payment. Or look, this was personal debt. But direct transfer is tough to neutralize.
And there's one thing I would give Beezy. I don't think that he dumb enough. And the state's theory the state's theory don't add up with it. Right?
Yeah.
The state's theory is that the money was given to Jerry, and Jerry was supposed to handle the payouts. So even though Yella Beezy is dumb as a box of rocks for using a bank, you know what I'm saying, instead of shoebox money to do this, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that he's that dumb to where he would directly give the money to Keywan.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Scenario B, cash withdrawals matching the witness's story. If the witness says he paid part up front in cash, or he paid after, or he promised to pay after, and the bank shows 10K withdrawal and 15K withdrawal, or structured 9,800 withdrawals or 40K to avoid reporting thresholds, that is very powerful cooperation. Even if not illegal alone, the timing becomes critical.
Let's go. To kind of go back to what we said earlier, that portion, a portion could have came before. You know what I'm saying? A portion could have came later. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we heard the prosecutor say as far as evidence go and what they was proffering to the judge is not all of it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't, my word, it wouldn't behoove. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't work in the state favor to give to proffer all of the evidence in a bond hearing. They just needed enough to make sure the judge know why this indictment is in place. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure Jose Bodega told a lot more.
And this right here, what Pretty in Pink said, they gave the money to the lawyer dude, and the lawyer dude gave it to Jerry Johnson. That and you know what? I've been thinking about that lawyer dude. I've been thinking about it. Yeah,
he's gonna get it to him. He's gonna be in the legal chess role for sure.
All right. Scenario C: money routed through third party. Here's an example: Yella Beezy routes the money to a friend, and then that friend routes the money to Keywan White. The prosecutors will argue concealment. Why hide the payment? Why not pay directly, Yella Beezy? Why did you break it into your pieces? The defense can counter and say, that intermediary is unrelated, or that's a coincidental transfer, or there's no proof that the funds reached Keywan White.
But even if it didn't, still remuneration. If they can prove that the intent of that money was to pay for the unaliving, it's still remuneration.
Correct.
Scenario. Either way it goes, whether it's Ray Jackson gave it to Jerry Johnson or Yella Beezy, both of them are cooperating.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Ray Jackson and Jerry are both cooperating. So, yeah, he cooked.
All right. Scenario D. This I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite one. Sudden lifestyle spike. If Keywan White had a low balance before, suddenly deposits or spends thousands, then makes large purchases after the killing, the state narrative can be, he got paid. The defense can counter and say, that was a tax refund, or that was from gambling, or he had some type of side income. How do we know it wasn't his cash savings? Or there's no proof source to tie that to Yella Beezy.
All right, so it's two things that I want to jog our memory with. First, you know what I'm saying, we had the boy, the boy girl, whatever we want to call him. What's his name? Elton. You know what I'm saying? Keywan White's ex. You know what I'm saying? When she did her interview, he most definitely said that him and Keywan had went their separate ways, and her friends started hitting him up. I'm gonna stop saying her because women take that disrespectful. His friends started hitting him up. hitting the X up, saying, "Girl, Keywan White must have hit a lick. He's he's all on social media flashing money. He doing this, he doing that."
Yep.
All right. The second thing I want to jog y'all memory is Keywan White went on Real Life Street Stars, and he continues to say that he got that money from robbing drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there you go. I just want to put that on the board and let the chat do what they do with it.
All right. So, what is the hidden battlefield intent, right? This is where the legal chess becomes psychological. Money movement is neutral. The intent gives it criminal meaning.
Mm-hmm.
The state must connect payment and agreement and the killing. Without communications, text, calls, wiretap, money evidence becomes circumstantial scaffolding. With communications, it becomes confirmation.
Right. And they most definitely got that communication.
Facts. Defense counter chess. So let's flip the board. Y'all know we got to give both sides. Defense move number 1, attack the witness. If the $40K claim comes from a cooperating witness, defense themes. Was this a deal for leniency? Are you facing charges? Did you receive an incentive to fabricate? They will look at inconsistent prior statements or timeline errors. If the witness credibility cracks, the money narrative weakens.
But let's also add this. Because this a surface level. Mm-hmm. Let's also, because we broke this down to y'all in the Yella Beezy versus GRC, because these boys most definitely got deals. All right, These boys, so it ain't an if. You know what I'm saying? When we going through the possibilities, we're gonna use if and all those words. You know what I'm saying? Hypothetical words. But we know for a fact them boys got deals. But we also know for a fact that the jury already know, especially in cases like this, insiders are used. Insiders with deals will be used. All right. So I don't think, as long as the evidence corroborates what a insider with a deal has to say, hey, the credibility don't really mean nothing.
Slide said, I promise.
Right. They could be like, man, he got a deal, but he telling the truth. So hey, as long as they telling the truth, as long as the evidence corroborates whatever Jerry or Jose Bodega or whoever else has to say, hey man, they ain't gonna move no jury just because you got a deal. Leniency, whatever, immunity, none of that. It's all about the evidence corroborating.
Defense move 2, purpose ambiguity. They will hammer this. You can't tell this jury what the payment was for. There's no memo line saying murder. He moves large sums regularly. He is an entertainer and businessman. Money movement in hip-hop industry context can look dramatic, but it is normal.
I give him that.
Yeah, I'll give him that. That's a way to attack it. I'll give him that. Defense move number 3, attack the timeline gaps. If withdrawal occurred weeks before, the deposit occurred days later, the killing occurred at different time window, the defense can argue no tight temporal nexus, or the state is connected unrelated dots. Well, okay. I have something to say to this because, okay, this is a way that they could attack it, which we know that they are trying to attack the timeline, right? Because that motion in what? Limited.
Yeah.
Also in the omnibus motion.
They would offer and say the omnibus. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, you know, they both tie together. The omnibus is more so an overview and all the things that they want out, right? So they kind of circle back. But they did file that motion in limine first, which we know is to keep things out. Then came back around with that omnibus. So we know that they are attacking certain things in the timeline.
Right. Or they trying to. But again, because they got the travel records, man, that, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know Jose Bodega, Jerry, they led them to a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they could try it. You know what I'm saying? They could try it. That's why I say Yella Beezy is going to take a plea, man.
No. Defense move for alternative theories. The defense can suggest the killing was independent. Payment, if any, was unrelated. The witness acted on motive, or the money was repayment for something else. Reasonable doubt doesn't require proven innocence. It requires breaking certainty. That's important right there.
It's a bar.
That's important. Because again, and I always repeat this, the state has the burden of proof. All the defense has to do is create reasonable doubt in one juror's mind, and Yella Beezy is off. So what the defense says doesn't have to be true. I need people to understand that. They can attack it in any way they want to, because the state is the only one that has the burden of proof. The defense does not have to tell the truth when attacking the state's theory.
Right.
So if they can create that reasonable doubt in one juror's mind, Yella Beezy is off.
There we go. Just one jury. That's the scary part of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? For somebody that's on the side of justice.
I like to be real. You know what I'm saying?
That's the scary side of it for somebody like myself and CB and the rest of us that want justice for three. It only take one jury. One jury.
Yep.
One jury to be like, it don't make sense to me.
Yep. All right. So what is the big strategic question? Here's the question that determines the strength of the state's case. Is the money evidence corroborative, or is it foundational? If the state's entire theory hinges on one witness and vague financial movement, that is fragile.
And that's why Jerry Johnson he's the king piece on this motherfucker. Like if Jerry is doing what we seeing and assuming that he's doing, they got it.
Yeah.
There you go. The defense cannot lie.
There you go. Yeah. And that is true. But one thing that the defense, I want to make sure everybody understands that they can break that certainty, right?
Right.
They don't have to prove it, right? They don't have to prove innocence, but they can break that certainty.
Right. And most time they do that through line of questioning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They do that through line of questioning. You know what I'm saying? Just throw some questions at a nigga to make his statement don't make sense or make the evidence not look like what it is.
Correct. So again, I'm gonna read this again. The big strategic question. Here's the question that determines the strength of the state's case. Is the money evidence corroborative, or is it foundational? If the state's entire theory hinges on one witness and vague financial movement, that's fragile. If instead, text messages discussing payment, call records, geolocation, then bank records matching amounts, or that lifestyle evidence all intertwines and makes sense, that becomes layered proof, and jurors convict on layers.
Hey, like we said, text messages, call records, geolocation, bank records matching amounts. We already know they got the bank records matching amounts. We heard that in the bond hearing.
Correct.
Lifestyle evidence. I feel like they got all that because again, they subpoenaing they subpoena a jeweler on Key One.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They most definitely subpoena a jeweler on Key One.
Yep. All right. So the most dangerous scenario for the defense. Right? The hardest thing to overcome for the defense would be, number one, a witness testifies to a specific amount, a specific method, or specific timing. Number two, bank records show matching withdrawals and transfers. Number three, phone records show communication between payer and payee at that time. And number four, killing follows shortly after. That's narrative symmetry. And as we know, when Adams was proffering certain information in court, he did say that there is a witness that can testify that a payment was arranged, paid, promised to pay
Mm-hmm.
shortly after the murder of MO3.
Let's go. And they also he testified to the 40,000, a direct, a specific amount, and then the prosecutors, the state, recovered that 40,000. They recorded. They my bad. Let me get this
Could
right.
you play that one more time for the people coming in? Just one
Okay,
more
let's
time.
go.
I feel like it needs to be replayed.
I have to find the timestamp of it, but yeah, we can listen to the
No,
whole
I'm saying
thing.
like play it from the, how we just played it.
The beginning.
I feel like we need a refresher for those coming in so they can kind of, catch up and see where we at with it.
Salute to Big Coolin in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to OG Big Coolin in the building, man. And salute to my boy Big Ben in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss nobody or nothing like that. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Y'all take this time out to hit the like button, man. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you stomp on that like button. Okay, hold on, because my cursor's tripping. Hold on, let me get this right over here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's hear this again. Let's hear this again.
Proffer the following information, Your Honor. A state's witness will testify to being present for a conversation about the payment for the murder of Melvin Noble. This conversation.
I'm about to cut this light on real quick, baby. I need about 3 seconds.
Took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder in November of 2020. A state's witness will testify to the individuals present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will also testify to Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment.
Now I paused it because
right snap. There, I didn't mess me up. I didn't know you was able to do that. Let's go.
Yeah. So right there, I want to pause right there because that's where we at in the show, right? So we know that Adams just said we have a witness, Your Honor, that will testify to a payment being discussed, whatever, following the days of MO3 murder. I keep saying that because that's important. That's very important. That is, as we speaking, I mean, that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the defense. I just got to call it how I see it. Not only do you have evidence with bank records, he's going to get into it, but you also have a witness to corroborate exactly what you just proffered.
Right.
So, all right.
And they're what they call post murder in this situation. Post murder coordination.
Correct.
How a person was moving. The type of movements was being made after the crime.
Correct.
The state witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Kewan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1.
You on mute, baby.
All right, so we will stop it right there. I just wanted y'all to hear that because we in that portion of the show, right? So I'm gonna read the most dangerous scenario for the state, and then we're gonna get into the most dangerous scenario for the defense, right? So let me go. No, we're gonna do the defense first. So the most dangerous scenario for the defense, the hardest thing to overcome would be, number one, witness testifies to specific amount, the specific method, the specific timing. Number two, bank records show matching withdrawals and transfers. Number three, phone records show communication between payor and payee at the time. Number four, the killing follows shortly after. That's narrative symmetry. What did we just hear Adam say?
a specific amount, specific timing. Now he ain't getting to the method, but he most definitely said a specific amount, 40,000, and specific timing.
It's most dangerous for the defense, y'all. Let's get into the most dangerous scenario for the state. For prosecutors, the danger is witness credibility collapses. Bank records show only normal financial activity. No direct payment link to Keywan White. Money timing doesn't align tightly. No communication evidence discussing payment. Then it becomes suspicious money movement, not proven remuneration for murder. And jurors are cautious about convicting on suspicion alone. That doesn't sound like that's why I say this. That's why this is my theory. I don't see them moving forward with a capital murder for remuneration without having these things right here.
Right. Because they could have went a lesser charge.
Adam testify. Proffer that they had about 2 of these things on this list.
That's facts. That's facts. And like I said, they could have went to lesser charges. And like I said, as of right now, it doesn't look like the state is posturing themselves as if they have a weak case. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like that. So let's go.
All right. So the psychological factor. Jurors react strongly to cash, structured withdrawals, hidden routing, or secret accounts. Even if legally ambiguous, it feels wrong. The defense must normalize the money. The state must dramatize the pattern.
Yeah, we ain't dropping no link until we get done with the with the bill.
Yeah, we gotta get done with our bill. So did you hear that, right?
No, run it back, Turbo.
Okay, so jurors react strongly to cash, structured withdrawals, hidden routing, or secret accounts. Even if it's legally ambiguous, it feels wrong. The defense must normalize the money. The state must dramatize the pattern.
Okay.
See that? They must normalize the money. So meaning, like they just said, they could say, man, this is just, for music or business. They're going to try their hardest to normalize that money. That's that state, though, they're going to say, no, that don't make sense because here's the pattern.
Right.
40K was withdrawn following days after MO3 was murdered. And we have a witness to testify to that.
That's facts.
All right. So the bond hearing context matters. We mentioned prosecutors already proffered. Well, we just seen prosecutors already proffered. A witness will testify Yella Beezy paid part of 40K to Keywan White. That means the state feels confident in cooperation. They likely have something beyond just word of mouth. They wouldn't preview that theory lightly. Exactly. Bond hearings are where prosecutors test drive their narrative.
Let's go.
So the core legal chessboard, and here's the entire battle reduced, all right? So we have the state strategy on the left. We have the defense counter on the right. State strategy, show the payment pattern. Defense counter, show ambiguity. State strategy, corroborate witness. Defense counter, destroy the witness. State strategy, tight timeline. Defense counter, show the gaps. State strategy, show concealment. Defense counter, show coincidence. State strategy, use charge. Defense counter, attack interpretation. State strategy, emphasize the amount, that 40K. Defense counter, emphasize lack of purpose proof.
Let's go. Send it to me, Woo. This my IG.
So, what is the ultimate question for trial? At the end of the case, the jury will ask themselves, are we convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that this money was payment for the murder of MO3? Everything else is scaffolding. So let's just be real. At the end of this trial, if there is a trial, the defense is going to ask, Are we convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that this money was payment for the murder of MO3?
And I believe that motive, if that timeline in full is able to be submitted into evidence, is motive evidence, and the bank records, even if it's some circumstantial, if they build that why strong enough, right? And we all, and let's be honest here, chat, we all can go down the motive, right? And we all know that there was a legit reason for Yella Beezy to want this done to Mo3. So even without seeing the presentation by the state, we all know the motive, right? We all know the motive. So you add that to the insiders and the bank records, I think they got them.
Yeah, and Memphis Most Wanted said, I don't think it's gonna be a trial.
Me either. I've been
I
saying
don't think so either.
Yeah, Yella Beezy gonna take a plea. If anybody go to trial, it's gonna be Keywan, and I'm starting to think he not going to trial either.
Yeah, the way Keywan talking. So let's move forward. So based on the indictments, Yella Beezy either gave the money to or paid defendant Jerry Johnson to organize or facilitate the hit, right? So we have to ask ourselves, how does this theory fit into the legal chess, right? So let's just get some context here. Jerry Johnson murder for hire case is currently inactive, as we know. He pled out in his federal GRC guns and drugs case with cooperation language in his plea. And he is now awaiting sentencing, which was delayed from its original set date. All right. And also, let's keep in mind, I believe Jerry Johnson is set to be sentenced in the federal case on April 27th. All right. So coming up soon. All right. So, number one, why this middleman theory is strategically powerful. If the state alleges Yella Beezy didn't pay the shooter directly, he paid an organizer, Jerry Johnson. Jerry then facilitated the murder. Then the state gains 3 advantages. Let's go through those. Number one, plausible distance. It explains why no direct transfer from Yella Beezy to Keywan, no obvious financial link between them, and no memo lines or simple smoking gun. Middlemen are classic in murder for hire cases. Number two, conspiracy law expands liability. Under conspiracy law, each conspirator is responsible for acts of the others. The state doesn't have to prove Yella Beezy handed cash to the triggerman. They only need to prove there was an agreement or payment to facilitate, or the killing occurred pursuant to that agreement. So if Yella Beezy paid Jerry with intent that Jerry arranged the hit, that's legally sufficient, even if Jerry subcontracted the rest.
Let's go. Hold on. What Faith say? She said, I don't know, Josh. Hate to be making sense of hiring Shook and company only to throw in the towel. He could have played out a whole lot cheaper. I think he hired Shook to do what Shook doing. Yeah, I got it later. I got that. Yeah, when it's over with, we most definitely gonna run that through there. But I think he so you go back if y'all have time.
Yes, start Coola's comment because I want to see what she said.
Oh, let me see. But I don't want to lose track of where we at.
Yeah, I remember what you said.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this one how y'all feel about y'all doing all this work and these other folks on the same yellow. Okay, all right, bet. Yeah, we gonna have a chop it up. We're gonna have a chop it up moment when we get done. But yes, I think he hired Toby Shook to do what he doing. I think he may be, I ain't gonna say he 100% gonna take a plea. He may be trying to see, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, once he realized with everything they got against him, specifically Jerry, I think he gonna go and plea out. I don't think he gonna take this to trial and get hit with that max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think he's just doing the groundwork right now. But then again, you have people that really will take it all through trial just to test that reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Yella Beezy right now is at that stage. I don't feel like he even will take a plea. And again, we disagree on this, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel like
I hope he don't.
I don't.
I hope he. I hope he do just so we can get a conviction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without the possibility of reasonable doubt and all that, but for the theatrics and us going there, I most definitely hope he go to trial because I want to be there. I want to see the testimonies. I want to see the whole show. We done made it this far. You know what I'm saying? He better not take a plea, but for a conviction, hell yeah.
All right. So number 3, it explains fragmented money trails. If we're seeing Yella Beezy bank activity, Jerry bank activity, Keywan separate bank activity, the state can argue this wasn't one transfer. This was staged payment through a facilitator. That's a sophisticated narrative juries understand.
Let's go.
All right. So number 2, the cooperation factor changes everything. We said Jerry pled in his federal guns drugs case. True. His plea includes cooperation language. True. His sentencing has been delayed. True. This is strategically enormous because cooperation language and delayed sentencing often means the government is waiting to see how useful he is. Now, here's where legal chess becomes layered. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Number 3, federal cooperation versus state murder case. Here's an important distinction. Jerry pled federally. The murder for hire is state. So the questions become, is he cooperating federally only? Or is there a joint task force? Did federal prosecutors coordinate with the state? Is his cooperation contingent on state testimony? Often in high-profile cases, there is coordination.
And let's keep it a buck. Is there a joint task force? We know for a fact that there is because Detective Barnes is a Dallas police detective, and he's also ATF.
All right. So if Jerry is cooperating, the state's money theory becomes exponentially stronger because now they may have the organizer, the financial bridge, and the internal explanation of the money structure.
Let's go.
That's going to hurt the defense.
That's why I told him Jerry is the key, man. Jerry is the key. Salute Kiki. What's up with you, Kiki?
Hey, Kiki.
MJS, she said, salute Josh CB. Hope you're feeling much better.
Thank
CB.
you.
You know, I keep saying, man, Jerry is the boogeyman, man. He's the boogeyman. If Jerry is doing, that's why I think, man, that with this motion to reveal the deal, I don't think that's about Jose Bodega. I don't think that's about Trout. I think that's about Jerry and them trying to see exactly how the state is using Jerry.
So you want to see, you think Yella Beezy is going to see, is that boy cooperating for sure, for sure?
Yes, I've been saying that for months. Once Toby Shook come to Yella Beezy and say, look, man, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's testifying against you. He's cooperating. Yes, I think that when Yella Beezy gonna be like, God damn.
And I can see that because you know he already tried Jose, right?
Yeah.
And they denied him being able to get his federal paperwork regarding his federal case, right? They denied Yella Beezy for that. So I could see you going for that particular theory with the motion to reveal the deal, because if he wanted to know what Bodega had going on, you know damn well he want to know what Jerry got going on.
Exactly. He already know because he got the subpoenas. Jose Bodega subpoena is already executed.
Yep.
That's important. He been cooperating for months now. He's in the paperwork per Theo. So Yella Beezy already know what's going on with Yella Beezy. I'm pretty sure that Yella Beezy already know what's going on with Trap. The one person that he can't get a subpoena on, haven't tried to subpoena anything on, haven't tried to look to as far as the docket go and the paperwork go, is Jerry Johnson.
Yep.
It's Jerry Johnson.
Yep.
All
right. So the state's ideal version of this theory. Here's the clean version prosecutors will love. Number 1, Yella Beezy approaches Jerry. Number 2, they agree on the price, the $40K. Number 3, Yella Beezy pays Jerry the partial upfront. Number 4, Jerry recruits the shooters. Number 5, Jerry distributes the funds. Number 6, the killing occurs, or we could flip those two. right? Number 5 and number 6, because we know that Adam said that there was discussion after, you know what I'm saying, for the payment. So we can flip those two, number 5 and number 6. Number 7, remaining payment arranged or discussed. If Jerry testifies to the structure and bank records support parts of it, that's devastating. Also, that portion means a lot too. Portion, because a portion could have been paid up front, right? Like you said, Yella Beezy didn't have to be the one to pay it. And then a portion could have been paid afterwards, which they're saying was his portion, that 40K after the killing.
Yeah, because I don't see a person, right? I'm gonna say this in general. I'm gonna cut the air off too, because it's getting cold. But I don't see a person like Keyone White or somebody being paid to unalive somebody doing anything like that without a deposit. Right? And on the flip side, I don't see a Yella Beezy giving a nigga all the money up front.
Yeah.
Either, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga can shake and bake on it. You know what I'm saying? So a portion early, a portion before, and the rest later is what makes sense to me.
Mark said Yella Beezy better flee the country.
It's too late. It's too late. They're gonna fire him.
Hell yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut this air out.
All right. So how the money would fit in this middleman model? Let's get into it. Let's examine logical financial patterns prosecutors would look for, right? So pattern A, Yella Beezy to Jerry direct transfer. This is the cleanest way. The defense would argue business relationship or a loan, right? Pattern B, Yella Beezy cash withdrawal and then Jerry deposit. This is classic. Prosecutors can argue concealment when it's done this way. Pattern C, Yella Beezy to the third party to Jerry. That would be layered concealment. Pattern D, Jerry's sudden cash flow. If Jerry's accounts show new deposits, structured transactions, cash movement around planning window, that corroborates organization role.
Let's go.
All right. So
he the key piece, man.
So why Jerry's inactive murder case is strategically interesting?
Now, real quick before we get into this, for those that don't know, if you go look at Jerry Johnson, Jerry Lynn, Lynn. If y'all go look at Jerry Lynn's, look up Jerry Lynn in the Dallas County portal. We're not talking about federally. If y'all go look up Jerry Lynn Johnson in the Dallas County portal, you will see that his state case for the remuneration, the murder for remuneration, is inactive, and it's been inactive the whole time. Since there was our first episode of Legal Chess, and that was almost 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Lynn Johnson is his state case is still inactive to this day.
Cooler said in the peso situation, them boys got found in Texas trying to get their monies. So yeah, some goofies go without payment up front.
Yeah, them some real goofies. Yeah, some real. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You get some real. You get some real send outs for sure. For sure. But if it's true, you know what I'm saying? Because we heard Elton, Keywone's ex girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it's true that Keyone is a hitman, then he a little different. If that's true, that Keyone is a hitman, and plus Keyone let it be known, Jerry used to send him to be security, the muscle for Jose Bodega. So I think Keyone is a little bit more skilled with a little bit more experience at this type of job to where, yeah, I need something up front.
Yeah. All right. So why Jerry's inactive murder case is strategically interesting. So we said his murder for hire case is currently inactive. It is. That could mean they're holding it pending cooperation. They don't need to try him yet. They're leveraging him. It's common for prosecutors to freeze one case, use that leverage to secure testimony, then activate if the cooperation fails. If Jerry testifies, the state doesn't need his murder case active immediately.
Let's go. See, and that's why I be trying to logically break down to people. You know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't gonna hit black and white just like in the blink of an eye. But just use the logic, right? Keyone, Devin, Yella Beezy. They all on the same trial schedule, set to go to trial 8/24. Jerry Johnson case is still inactive. His case is not going to be active, and now he just all of a sudden lands in the same trial schedule. He gonna have to go through all the stuff they already been through. Then on top of that, they're not gonna try them three, Yella Beezy, Devin, and Keyone, then try Jerry after. So the fact that Jerry, because we right now we are at the end game language. This ain't the end game. They still got to play the game. They still got to go to trial. But all these motions, these pre-trials that's coming up, this is not pre-trial language. This is end game language. You know what I'm saying? If Jerry case was to be active, it would have been active by now. Yeah, they would have been filed or what's that, a writ to get him from the feds to the state, whatever the case may be. They would have been handled that federal situation to get him into the state custody. But they're not doing it because the boys cooperate.
I agree. So if we do the defense counter chess, right, the middleman, right? If Jerry does cooperate, defense strategy becomes very focused, right? And for some reason, I accidentally kept this slide out, but I'll read it. Number one, he's saving himself, right? Cross-examination themes, facing federal prison, cooperation clause, his sentencing delayed, he's hoping for a downward departure, no sentence yet, or murder charge inactive. What does that translate to the jury? The defense can say, he will say whatever helps him. I mean, we know they can try that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But the jury already know, he you know what I'm saying? Most cases like this have insiders with deals. As long as the evidence is evidencing, that ain't going to matter.
Yep. Number two, attack the cooperation. The defense will demand, where's proof Yella Beezy knew about the killing? Where's proof the money was for murder? Where are texts explicitly discussing it? Or where's proof Jerry didn't freelance? If Jerry claims payment was for the murder, but no text mention it, there's no memo, no coded language, no recorded calls, the defense will argue he's retrofitting a story. Now, when I see this, I gotta be honest. Remember, it was said that Yella Beezy sent gassed up
and pick three.
And take three.
Take three, yeah, take three.
To via text to an indicted co-conspirator. That's all we know right now. We don't know what was said with those texts.
Exactly.
Remember that, family. It is said that Yella Beezy sent take three and gassed up to an indicted co-conspirator after the murder of MO3. It's in the timeline.
And those songs speak directly to the charged offense. That's important.
Correct.
They just not random songs. Them two songs speak, and they was unreleased songs. Those songs are unreleased.
Correct.
And they speak directly to the charged offense and also shows Yella Beezy mindset during this time.
Correct. So I wanted to highlight that, and I also wanted to say we know that he sent those because it is in paperwork, right? We also don't know what was sent with that.
Exactly.
We could have checked something with that. Keep that in mind, family. All right. Number three, alternative narrative. The defense could suggest Jerry acted independently. Jerry used Yella Beezy's money for something else. Jerry had his own motive, or Jerry recruited shooters on his own. If Jerry is the financial bridge, he becomes the vulnerability.
Let's go. Makes sense.
So we on the sentencing delay is critical, right? So we know that Jerry's federal sentencing, he got convicted, right? He took a plea, and then his sentencing was delayed to months after, right? We showed that paperwork on one of the episodes.
Right.
So
he filed the motion of continuance.
Correct. He filed the motion of continuance, and we know that his state case is inactive. So this is where we at. This is where we are in this portion of the show. The sentencing delay is critical. Sentencing delay often means cooperation is ongoing, the testimony is pending, or the government is evaluating usefulness. If Jerry testifies at trial before sentencing, he has enormous incentive to satisfy prosecutors. Jurors are skeptical of witnesses awaiting sentencing.
Let's go.
But if prosecutors show independent corroboration, bank records, phone data, or travel logs, then his testimony becomes anchored.
Let's go. As long as the evidence is corroborated, none of that matters. None of that matters. But it's gonna be interesting to see this sentencing that's supposed to be coming in April.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we may file another continuance. They may continue to delay it to after the trial.
Correct. All right.
Which is gonna say a lot.
It will. It will speak volumes.
Right.
So the legal chess endgame. Here's what determines how strong this middleman theory is. Strong for the state. Direct financial link from Yella Beezy to Jerry. The timeline is tight. Jerry testifies consistently. Phone records show coordination. The money flows match witness details. What's weak for the state? No direct financial link. Cash with no trace. Jerry uncorroborated. No communications linking Yella Beezy to knowledge of the killing, or there is gaps in the timeline.
And I don't see that happening.
I don't see that. They seem like they got it pretty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Locked in.
Yeah. I don't see that happening at all, man. But family, please do not forget to hit the like button. Salute G Money in the building.
What's good, G-Money?
She said you should be a prosecutor. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget, y'all. Don't forget, man, to please hit the like button, man. Please. Thank y'all.
All right. So the hidden strategic question. Here's the hidden strategic question, family. The real question is, does the state need Jerry to testify? If the bank evidence alone shows Yella Beezy to Jerry payments, then Jerry to shooters payments, and timing aligns, they may use Jerry as bonus corroboration. But if there's no clear financial link without him, then Jerry becomes essential. And essential cooperating witnesses are always risky.
Let's go. And that's what I've been saying. Like, I'm kind of on the fence. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing I go back and forth on.
With Jerry?
With Jerry. Is he really going to testify, take the stand? Or are they just going to use him for cooperation and let Jose Bodega testify?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I keep going back and forth on. But I don't believe he's going to take the stand.
So why this is a high stakes chess move? Middleman theory increases narrative plausibility, but it also concentrates risk. If Jerry collapses under cross, the state structure shakes. If Jerry is corroborated by money and digital records, the structure becomes very difficult to dismantle. And I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. All right, y'all. So now, y'all know we couldn't move forward without bringing Devin Brown into the fold. All right? So, there's no clear indication, right? Let me take this down so y'all can see us. There's no clear indication that Devin was actually paid anything. All right? Again, the prosecutor proffered that only Keywan received a payment. But we do see that they are looking into banks that potentially associated with Devin. So we know that Devin was not the shooter, but more of a facilitator, right? So how could this play out specifically in Devin's situation?
And real quick, before we get into that, man, salute to the big dog, Mahel, man, for being a member for 4 whole months, man. Salute to the big dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your game. You already know what it is over here, man.
Thank you, Mahel. So we on Devin, y'all. Let's see how he could come into the fold. If the proffer is that Keywan received payment, the indictment theory is Yella Beezy paid Jerry to organize. Devin Brown is described as a facilitator, not the shooter, and there's no clear indication Devin was paid. Then Devin's legal posture is very different from the others. And let's dissect this carefully. Number one, why subpoena Devin's bank records if he wasn't paid? There are several strategic reasons prosecutors would subpoena Devin's banks even if he wasn't allegedly compensated. Money evidence isn't only about who got paid. It can be about 1, proven participation, 2, proven knowledge, 3, proven coordination, 4, proven concealment, 5, eliminating alternative explanations.
Let's go. So we got one. Hold on, go back. Let me go. I want to make sure I process those. We got 1, proven participation, proven knowledge, proven coordination, proven concealment, and I think number 5, eliminating alternate explanations. I'm gonna go with 5 on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 5 too. And when I originally read this, I went with 5. They're eliminating alternative explanations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything that could be brought in the fold that he was paid, anything like that, that can be eliminated because they've already, went through his bank records, seen that there was no payment, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with number 5 on that one.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
salute, hold on real quick, man. Salute to Bahaha.
Oh, I like that name.
Salute to, she said, salute to them. She said, I don't know where or how y'all collab, but y'all are great and very structured with the delivery. Keep up the good work. This is my wife. This is my wife. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you. Thank you. We appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoyed it.
So number 2, 3 possible theories for why Devin's finances matter. Let's go through the theories, all right? Theory 1, payment passed through Devin. Temporary, right? Can do it. Even if Devin didn't keep money, the state could suspect Jerry went to Devin, then to Kiwan, or Yella Beezy to Jerry, to Devin, and then to others, or cash storage or movement, or the account was used to move or disguise funds. Even brief or partial routing can establish conspiracy participation.
Let's go.
So, if Devin accounts show incoming funds from Jerry, or a quick withdrawal, or transfer to someone tied to the shooting, that's involvement, even if he kept nothing.
Let's go. And let's keep in mind too that during that bond hearing, I don't think that the state proffered all of the evidence they was planning to use. And after that bond hearing, I'm pretty sure they got more evidence, right? So, but one thing we didn't hear about is the conversations about payments, who got paid what before the shooting. You know what I'm saying? So Devin might could have got a little 10 piece, a little 20 piece before. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if he did, the bank records will show it.
Theory 2, shared financial activity as proof of association. The state may try to show financial ties between Devin and Jerry, shared accounts, co-signing, transfers, payments for vehicles, phones, hotels, gas, or travel, cash withdrawals matching planning events. Even small payments can help prove coordination. The legal idea isn't Devin was paid. It's Devin knowingly helped execute the plan.
Okay. I see what they're doing. Yeah, I see what they're doing.
Theory 3, eliminating innocent explanations. Sometimes prosecutors subpoena bank records to see if someone suddenly received unexplained funds. Check if someone was financially desperate, motive. Rule out alternative financial relationships, or confirm timeline consistency. If Devin had no financial spike, that cuts one way. If he did, that cuts another.
Let's go. They're gonna be very interesting because I don't believe Devin went out there, you know what I'm saying, for free either. He may have got he may have got a little something up front.
I agree with that. So the critical legal question for Devin is, for Devin, the case likely hinges less on remuneration and more on intent, knowledge, agreement, overt acts, and furtherance of the conspiracy. Under conspiracy law, you do not, heavy on the not, you do not have to be paid to be guilty. You only have to, 1, agree to participate. 2, know the unlawful objective. 3, take action to further it. Payment strengthens a case. Lack of payment does not defeat conspiracy.
Right, and that's why I keep telling niggas, you be talking about ain't no physical evidence, boy. You better look up with the conspiracy law in Texas.
Facts. And I want to expound on that, right?
Let's go.
I want to repeat that. Let me say that. Payment strengthens a case. Lack of payment does not defeat conspiracy.
Right. We're talking about conspiracy law.
All right. So, how the state might frame Devin. Here's a plausible prosecution narrative structure. Yella Beezy funds the operation. Jerry organizes it. Keywan executes it. Devin facilitates logistics. Facilitation can mean connecting parties, providing transportation, scouting, communication relays, scouting,
Let's go.
helping avoid detection, scouting. If Devin helped knowing the objective was murder for hire, payment is irrelevant legally.
Let's go.
Scouting.
And
Scouting.
And providing transportation, connecting parties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Yeah.
Strong Survive.
Strong Survive. What's up with your sister?
All right. So where Devin's position, am I on it? Yeah. Where Devin's position becomes stronger. The absence of payment actually gives Devin a strategic defense angle because jurors intuitively ask, why would he do this for free? The defense can argue he had no financial gain, no motive, no remuneration, no evidence of profit, no money trail. That's powerful psychologically, even though legally unnecessary. Juries expect incentives.
Right. That's why I say, man, Devin might walk away with a good 10-15 piece with a little time served.
Mm-hmm.
If he take that deal. But he charged with remuneration, so if he go to trial and blow trial, he can hit with the max for that charge.
So how the state counters no payment? The state could argue he was a part of the group. He expected future benefit. He was loyal. Devin feared the consequences. He was promised something later. He gained status or association. He wasn't paid because he wasn't the shooter. They'll emphasize conspirators don't all equal slices. No, conspirators don't all get equal slices. And I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, Key want to get paid more than you know what I'm saying, just a facilitator.
But even then, it doesn't even have to be a payment of that. You know what I'm saying? He could have went up in rank or, you know, just depends on how the defense the state tries to frame it.
Right.
So the danger zone for Devin, right? Here's where Devin's case gets dangerous. If prosecutors can show frequent communication with Jerry during planning window, phone location matching key meetings, financial transactions covering travel and logistics, gas purchases near key events, ATM withdrawals tied to shared activity, or account used to reimburse someone, even without payment, those become overt acts.
Let's go. Hold on, pause right there real quick.
Okay.
Pause, I got something to say about that. Salute the Fly Rebel, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming through with the $1.99 super chat.
Salute, Fly Rebel.
He said, I support great MO3 content, man. We appreciate you, gang, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. And also, my boy AZ King, you know what I'm saying? Coming through with the $4.99, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy AZ, man. Salute to my boy Fly Rebel. Real niggas, man. Real G's right there, man. Salute to y'all, man. We appreciate that. But on, go back.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
because it said prosecutors can show where I'm with frequent communication with Jerry. No, not that one. Phone location matching key meetings, financial transactions, gas purchases near key events, ATM withdrawals, account used to reimburse someone. But what we do know they have for sure, right? What we do know they have for sure is Keywan White and Devin communicating leading up to the highway on 11/11.
Mm-hmm.
They do have that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and who knows what else?
All right. So the defense strategy for Devin. If we were mapping the defense strategy. We would focus on, number one, lack of remuneration. They would hammer no payment, no financial gain, no money tied to the murder. Number two, ambiguity of facilitation. Helping someone does not equal knowing murder plan. Being present does not equal agreement. Communications does not equal conspiracy. Number three, knowledge gap. The key is, did Devin know this was a murder for hire? If the state cannot show knowledge of the plan's objective, he may argue he thought it was something else.
Let's go, man. Let me highlight Jay Groove real quick, man. Say, I don't know how the fuck I found this channel, but I'm glad I did, man. We glad you did, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Room 901, family. That's what we do, man. We break it down like a pound. You feel me? Salute to Jay Groove, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Salute to Big Calvin in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Calvin.
Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all use this time, man, to hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Cause I got this rainwater footage. Fam. We're gonna look at that as soon as we get done with this. Best believe. I looked at it too. Ooh, spicy.
All right. So why prosecutors subpoena anyway? Even if Devin wasn't paid, they likely subpoenaed to look for cooperation, see if Jerry paid him for assistance, identify hidden financial links, tie him to operational logistics, rule out unknown accounts. Sometimes subpoenas reveal nothing useful, but prosecutors don't want to go to trial blind.
Exactly. There you go. Bingo, bingo, bingo. They just covering all tracks. You know what I'm saying? Because what if? You know what I'm saying? What if? I believe they just covering all tracks. Or he got broke off a little something earlier before the unaliving.
Yep. And y'all know me. CB loves a good visual, okay? To put it into perspective for my family, the set, you know what I'm saying? So we have the real strategic divide here, right? We have a chart, right? We have the defendant on the left. We have Money Central with a question mark in the middle. And we have the legal exposure focus on the right. So let's get to it. Defendant, Yella Beezy. Money Central, is he essential for the money, right? Yes. Right. Legal exposure focus. His is payment and intent. Defendant, we have Jerry Johnson. Money Central, yes. Was he essential for the money? Of course. Legal exposure focus, organizer and distributor. Defendant, Keywan White. Money Central, yes. Legal exposure focus, paid shooter. On the left, we have defendant Devin Brown. Money Central, maybe not, with a question mark. Legal exposure focus, knowledge and facilitator. Devin's case is likely more circumstantial and associate driven.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I see my chart right there. I know. I see that. Yeah, that's how the prosecution gonna come. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on.
That's how they go.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
Yeah, baby.
You better come through with the flow charts.
Yes, indeed. The flow charts is activated.
All right.
All right. So the big risk for the state with Devin. This is the state's big risk, right? If jurors see no payment, no clear benefit, no explicit communications, only association, then reasonable doubt increases. Because conspiracy cases often collapse at the margins. The state must show Devin crossed from associate to knowing participant.
Let's go.
All right.
I think the conspiracy law gonna get him though. But I think that's why I think, man, Devin's smart. He can go ahead and plea out, man.
Yeah.
And I think Devin is the key example of why they charged all four defendants with the same crime. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With the murder for remuneration, because that puts pressure on Devin. Because like I said, Devin can slide with a little 10, 15 piece with time served. You know what I'm saying? If he plea out, whatever the case may be, instead of going to trial and getting hit with the max once you blow trial for something that you know what I'm saying, he really ain't even do that much. He just facilitated woo. He ain't the shooter, he ain't the payer.
Yeah.
You know
Memphis
what I'm saying?
Phone said Devin Phone was calling Kiwan on phone, I thought.
Some way, somehow, I know for a fact, what I do know for a fact is I may need to go look at that again to brush up on the details of it. But what we do know for a fact right now is they do have the phone communications of Keyone and Devin communicating back and forth on their way to the highway on 1111, Trail MO3. They have that.
All right. So, the most important question in Devin's case, it's not, was Devin paid? It's, did Devin know the objective was murder for hire and intentionally help accomplish it? If the state cannot prove knowledge, facilitation alone isn't enough. So, can the cash, well, let me say this, because I want to give them a summary, right? A strategic summary.
And I want to show them something when it comes to this about what they be talking about with the cash. You need me to break it down, or do you have the breakdown?
No, I just basically wanted to give a strategic summary for Devin. So basically, if the financial records show, right, nothing unusual, no transfers, no suspicious deposits, no routing for Devin, then the subpoena may end up helping the defense. And I'll say this is why, right? Because if they show like coordinated logistics or expense coverage or reimbursement patterns, or he shared money with Jerry, then that does strengthen the conspiracy. However, if the financials show, nothing unusual, you know what I'm saying, that's more so for the defense. That helps them if Devin has no coordination with the particular monies of it all. You know what I mean? Right. So I just wanted to say that just to kind of sum it up. But go ahead, baby.
All right, so we about to get into the ability to trace serial numbers on the money or the monies. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we looked into this is because we know for a fact that an insider, right, tipped off a certain picture to the detectives of Keyone White, flashing the money. And we also seen other pictures online of Keyone White with the money, with bank wraps on them, so on and so forth, large amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? But this is the picture right here that was tipped off to the detectives.
I haven't been to the county. That's all I got to say.
Hold on, let me get to it because all this irrelevant. All right, boom. Here we go right here. Ignore the comments on it. All this irrelevant. I just needed the picture. Right? This is the infamous picture. And I think this was a post that Keyone White made. And I think the post said something about they put money on his head, so I had to get him, something like that. And a tip, somebody sent a tip to the detectives with this picture, with that post, and that was one of the ways they was able to identify Keyone White. Now you see, you got the bank bands on it and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got other pictures with the money showing and all of that. And one question and one thing I hear a lot of people saying is, man, they're gonna be able to trace that money. They're gonna be able to trace that money. Well, y'all know over here on Legal Chess, we like to take the speculation, the rumors, or what we think we know, and put some facts to it. So now we can be more informed on how these things actually go. All right? So let's get into that part. Let's get into that part of it.
All right. Number one, can cash be traced by serial numbers? Short answer, yes, in theory. Almost never in ordinary murder for hire cases. And here's why. Every U.S. bill has a unique serial number, but banks do not routinely record serial numbers when you withdrew cash, you deposit cash, or you make ATM withdrawals. Serial numbers are only tracked in specific situations.
So, boom, hold on. First off, can cash be traced by serial numbers? Yes, in theory, but almost never in ordinary murder for hire cases. All right, let's keep going.
Number two, when serial numbers are actually tracked, serial tracking typically happens in 1, bank robberies. Banks record bank bills with known serial numbers. Number 2, controlled buys and undercover operations. Law enforcement pre-records the serial numbers before handing over cash. Number 3, marked by money in drug stings. Number 4, large federal operations involving known currency tracking. In those cases, agents photograph or log serial numbers beforehand. Later, they match seized cash to those numbers. That requires pre-planning.
Let's go. Let's go. So it looks as if the bank records is going to be the nail in the coffin. I don't think at all they're going to be tracing any money. But let's continue to read.
Hey, Radiant Jules.
What's up, Jules?
Number 3, in this case, extremely unlikely. If we're talking about Yella Beezy withdrawing cash from his bank, allegedly giving it to Jerry, and then Jerry allegedly giving it to Keywan, unless law enforcement already suspected a murder plot and pre-marked the bills, which would imply prior undercover knowledge, there would be no serial record, no tracking log, no automatic database, no way to match withdrawal bills to seized bills. Banks do not record which specific serial numbers leave an account. Cash is fungible.
So, boom. So the only way they would be able to track this money or trace the serial numbers on any money recovered is if it was already pre-planned and they had like an undercover, like say for instance, for example, if Jerry Johnson was actually working this whole time, and on the cool, he's an undercover. I'm just hypothetically, y'all. Jerry Johnson, undercover police or whatever the case it may be, right? And they already had this pre-planned. Then it'll be logged, it'll be recorded, and all of that, and they can go back and trace the serial numbers. It doesn't look like that's the case in this situation. Yes, Jerry Johnson's cooperating, but I don't think he was an undercover or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, whatever money was withdrew, it wasn't logged, it wasn't none of that stuff. So they can't go back and trace the numbers to whatever log they have.
All right. So what about bank straps? Now this is more interesting. We mentioned social media pictures showing large sums. Some bills appearing to have bank straps. Bank straps can matter, but only slightly. Here's the important realities. Bank straps show denomination and count. Example, 10,000 in hundreds. They sometimes include branch ID and date. They do not list serial numbers. They are often reused. Straps can be bought online. Straps can be removed and replaced. So a strap might show this was packaged by a bank recently, but it does not show this came from Yella Beezy's withdrawal. Unless prosecutors had surveillance footage from a specific branch, timestamp of withdrawal, same denomination bundles, matching strap batch numbers, or immediate recovery of cash, it would all be speculation.
Right.
Can you switch me over, baby?
Let's switch over. Hold on, give me a second, man. Y'all use this time, family. If you haven't, please hit the like button. The screen gonna blink. We're just switching over.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go.
All right. So what about the money found at arrest? So we mentioned Keywan was arrested with thousands on him. Police seized additional cash from another location. Here's how that could matter.
Hold on. Before we get into this, because a lot of people may not know, I don't want to assume. Y'all remember, for those who don't remember, what's up, Dominique? What's up, sis? Y'all remember Keywan was on Real Life Street Stars, and he said when they arrested him, they confiscated X amount of $1,000, and they also got some more money from the spot. All right, I know some of y'all remember him saying it on Real Life Street Stars, and some of y'all don't, but he most definitely said that when he was arrested, he had thousands of dollars on him, and they also went back to the spot, the quote unquote the spot. That's what he called it, the spot, and recovered some more money.
All right. So what about the money found at arrest? We mentioned Keywan was arrested with thousands on him. Police seized additional cash from another location. Here's how that could matter. Scenario A, time and correlation. If the murder occurs, witness says payment made on X date, Keywan is found with large cash shortly after. Prosecutors argue he got paid. That's circumstantial but powerful psychologically. Scenario B, amount matching. If witness says he was paid $20K up front and police sees $20K in bundled 100s, that strengthens narrative symmetry. Still not serial tracing, but persuasive coincidence.
Right. But we all know Key One said he got that money from robbing drug dealers. Yes, it was $30K. He kind of went back and forth with it, but I think that it was $30K. He said that they found on him $30K that he got from. He said he got it from robbing drug dealers.
I read that in Ilias' voice, baby. Look what he said.
I swear these dudes are straight flunkies. Let's go, Ilias. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Can the moderator get Ilias' channel link and put it in the chat, man? Y'all go subscribe to the OG, man. Salute to Ilias, man. The illest in Nebraska. Let's go.
All right. Could the government ever trace it? Technically possible only if, number one, bills were part of a controlled investigation. Number two, serial numbers were recorded beforehand. Number three, cash was seized quickly. Number four, numbers matched. Without that, practically zero chance. There is no national serial number withdrawal tracking system. Banks do not maintain outgoing serial logs.
Right. So we just trying to inform, inform ourselves and inform the family. So, for anybody out there think, oh, they're going to track the serial numbers. They got the serial number. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They got the bank records, though, but tracking the serial numbers to any money found or confiscated is very, very, very unlikely in this situation.
So, the realistic probability. If this was not a pre-existing undercover sting, chance of successful serial number tracing is extremely low. We'd say under 1% in ordinary homicide conspiracies.
Let's go.
So
under 1% in these type of situations.
Correct. So what actually matters more than serial numbers? What prosecutors would rely on instead? Number one, timing, withdrawal dates, witness timeline, murder date, arrest date. Number two, amount symmetry, alleged payment amount seized, structured withdrawal patterns. Number three, financial change. Did Keywan have little money before, or did he suddenly have large cash after? Number four, lifestyle evidence, spending spike, purchases, travel, social media flaunting. Number five, statements, jail calls, text messages, interview inconsistencies. Serial numbers are dramatic, but they're rarely available.
Hold on. I got two. I remember that, Ilias. I remember that. I remember you was up there. He said, man, he buried the money. I remember that. Sis said before this, Josh, you felt strong about them being able to track that cash. Well, you and me here, big head butts. That's why I said inform ourselves and y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because while we do this, while we put these together, you best believe we be learning too. You know what I'm saying? We be learning too. You know what I'm saying? That's why we use the legal chess machine, as I like to call it, instead of just going live saying what we think we know. You know what I'm saying? Or assuming and all of that. Nah, the legal chess machine gonna tell us the facts. So, you know what I'm saying? I did think that too. That's why I had to ask and I had to put it in there and see what it is and what it ain't. But now we know, Nika. You know what I'm saying? Now we know that less than 1% chance that they will be tracking the serial numbers in situations like this. They only do it in undercover stings, bank robberies, and things of that nature. All
right. So how the defense would attack cash pictures? Defense arguments. He's known for flashing money. Could be drug money. Could be his savings. That money could have been borrowed. Could be old money. That could be staged. That could be some prop money. Could be unrelated income. And importantly, the state cannot prove the origin of specific bills.
Let's go.
So the psychological impact on a jury, even without serial tracing, jurors react strongly to stacks of cash, bank straps, social media flexing right after a murder, being arrested with thousands in hands. Even if legally ambiguous, it feels incriminating. That's the danger. The defense must reframe it as flashy lifestyle, not a murder payment. All right. The bigger risk for Keywan, not serial numbers. The real risk is if the witness says he got paid X amount of money, bank shows structured withdrawal of similar X amount of money, he posts stacks of similar X amount of money, he's arrested with similar X amount of money, and the timeline aligns tightly. That's circumstantial layering. Layered circumstantial cases convict.
Let's go. And that's why I say they don't need the serial money. They don't need the serial money. They got that insider and they got the bank records and all of that to corroborate. Shit, they don't need the serial money. I mean, they don't need the serial numbers. My bad.
So the bottom line, serial number tracing, check, right? Theoretically possible. Not practically unlikely. Not routine in murder for hire cases. The state's real weapon isn't serial numbers. It's timeline and corroboration and financial symmetry and witness testimony.
Let's go.
All right. So we have to ask ourselves, right? And we're gearing towards the end of the show. Thank y'all for staying with us, right?
But stick around because we got that video. We got that video of rainwater. There's fucking up the airways right now. Salute to Lady Wu. She came and dropped that on me.
Yeah,
we're gonna review that.
Yeah, salute to Wu. So we have to ask ourselves, what are the chances of the state indicting all the defendants on murder for hire with remuneration charges and going to trial without having an airtight money trail and evidence that proves money was paid, right?
Hold on, repeat that question.
Of course. What are the chances of the state indicting all the defendants on murder for hire with remuneration charges and going to trial without having an airtight money trail and evidence that proves money was paid?
Let's go. So this is another thing, right? Because there's a lot of people saying Yella Beezy gonna walk, this, then, and the third. So we put it to the legal chess machine. What's the chances of the state bringing these type of charges, murder for hire, remuneration, against all these defendants without having an airtight evidence, the airtight money trail? Let's get it.
All right. Number one, what airtight money trail actually means. People often imagine a direct transfer or serial number tracking or recorded payment or a memo saying for the hit. That almost never exists in real murder for hire cases. Prosecutors do not require a perfect paper trail. They require proof beyond a reasonable doubt that can be built from witness testimony, circumstantial financial patterns, structured withdrawals, sudden unexplained cash possession, communication evidence, and timeline alignment. An airtight narrative is more important than an airtight ledger.
Oh. So what I've been telling y'all, look, all the yellow gonna walk people that popped out. Haitian K said Yella going to walk. Oak Cliff Mike that popped out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But we just heard what they say, an airtight narrative. An airtight narrative is more important than an airtight ledger. So like I've been telling y'all, it's an equation. If that timeline, if that narrative, if that motive is strong enough, in the bank records is strong but still circumstantial, hey, that's a strong case. Because like we telling y'all, a lot of cases are won with circumstantial evidence. You want to know why? Because the motive is strong. And like I've been telling y'all, we can, without even going to the actual trial, we all know the Yella Beezy, and we all know the timeline. We can start from Roy Lee on down. We all know that Yella Beezy had a motive. We all can demonstrate and illustrate the motive. I made a documentary about it. We all can illustrate and demonstrate the motive that Yella Beezy had to do what they alleged that he did to MO3, which was pay for the hit. We all know that. We all know that. I can show my documentary to my grandma, and she gonna say, "Yeah, baby, he did that. He done that. He done that to that boy." That's what she gonna say, because it's that everything documented on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything is documented. So they do have an airtight narrative. You know, they do have an airtight narrative, and that narrative does most definitely explain the why. That's why Yella Beezy and Toby Shook is fighting so hard for them not to be able to get this timeline into the trial.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Because without that timeline, without the motive, this is what Yella Beezy don't want. Yella Beezy don't want it to be cut and dry. The Yella Beezy pay Key One to unalive MO3. But the state like, buddy, we got the why you would do this, and we got the method of which you carried it out. So that's the fight. But let's cook, baby. Let's go ahead.
All right. Number 2, would they charge without direct payment records? Absolutely possible. And it's common if they have 1, a cooperating organizer, Jerry. 2, a witness claiming payment. 3, corroborating bank withdrawals. 4, communication evidence. 5, cash possession shortly after. 6, conspiracy structure evidence. Prosecutors don't need we trace bill number L1234567
Right.
They need. Go ahead.
No, I was just finna say, but go. You can finish it off. You can finish it. We can go back.
They need the evidence shows payment occurred. Circumstantial evidence can satisfy remuneration.
Please understand that, family. Please understand this. Circumstantial evidence can satisfy remuneration. Now go back a slide for me, baby, please.
Yeah, I will. Right here. There you go.
Let's go down that list. Absolutely possible and common if they have, because we asked the question, would they charge without direct payment records? It's absolutely possible, and it's common if they have. Now we're gonna check these off as we go. A cooperating organizer, Jerry Johnson, check. A witness claiming payment, Jose Bodega, check. Cooperating bank withdrawals. We all heard at the bond hearing that they found the $40,000 cash withdrawal. Check. Communication evidence. They got these boys' phones. You know, check. Cash possession shortly after. We're gonna put a question mark right there. Conspiracy structure evidence. All these boys GRC, all these boys lined up together. The structure is there. They even have Jose Bodega going to testify to the GRC structure and how things flow. Check. So we can say I give them cash possession shortly after. 5 out of the 6 they got. So hey, take that to the bank. Let's go, baby.
All right. So what prosecutors typically won't do? They usually will not bring a high-profile murder for hire charges with zero financial evidence and only a shaky witness and no cooperation and no communication link. That's too risky politically and legally, especially in a case with no public visibility.
Let's go. No, especially the case with public visibility.
Especially in a case with public visibility. I keep saying that.
Exactly. So family, they is not for the brain. They could have hit these boys with conspiracy. They could have just settled with Key One White. You know what I'm saying? Just hit him with an M or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they could have hit these boys with conspiracy. They not hit. They murder for hire with remuneration. Capital murder is the highest level of an M charge that a person can get. You know what I'm saying? They not going all this way, like I keep telling y'all. The state is not posturing. Y'all know we follow the board. We watching close. The state is not posturing themselves as if they got a weak case. If they felt like they had a weak case, they would have been gave these boys some sweet deals. They going all the way with it.
Facts.
They going all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? Only the judge and how she choose to rule on these motions, like the extraneous evidence, the timeline. Only the judge can weaken the state's case. Other than that, the state feel like they have a very, very, very strong case to present at trial.
And that leads us here. Why they might feel confident. Given what we've described, multiple bank subpoenas across defendants, business record notices filed, proffer of 40K partial payment, organizer with cooperation language, shooter flashing large cash, and arrest involving cash seizure, that suggests prosecutors believe they have layered evidence, not necessarily perfect tracing, but enough convergence. Prosecutors don't preview payment theories at bond hearings unless they believe they can support them.
Let's go. Flying, what's up with you, Flying? He said, so
What's up,
Bodega
Flying?
using the info about 3 murder to help him get off his GRC RICO. Basically. Not just Jose. You got Jerry Johnson too. And sound like a couple more other niggas may be giving some information they may know, you know what I'm saying, to help that situation out. But most notably, Jerry and Jose Bodega most definitely are cooperating to get a lesser sentence or whatever the case may be in the GRC federal case. It's not a RICO. It's not quite a RICO, but now said going all the way. From last time we looked at it, said going all the way. Said going to trial. Said going to trial. Now Ray Jackson, we got something for Ray coming up, but it's a couple other niggas in there that's looking like, you know what I'm saying, they may be flipping and folding.
So what airtight really means in court? There are 2 kinds of airtight. Financial airtight, direct transfer, documented routing, no ambiguity. That's rare. Then we have the narrative airtight, witness and money movement and timing and cooperation, and then the conduct, much more common. Jurors convict on narrative coherence.
Come on now. Please understand it. Salute to y'all, but for all the hashtag Yella Gon Walk crew, please understand. Jurors convict on narrative coherence. The narrative airtight means witness, check, money movement, check, timing, check, cooperation, check, conduct, check. The narrative is airtight. Now, the financial part, we're going to have to see. But they got enough of the financial records to add on to what the witness going to testify to, the timing of it all, the cooperation, and the post-murder conduct.
So
that's airtight.
The real risk calculation prosecutors make. They ask, number 1, do we have at least one insider witness?
Yes.
Number 2, is that witness cooperated?
Damn near.
Number 3, do financial records align with their story?
Yes, because let me tell you how. Because the state witness said that he testified to the $40,000 payment. Then when the prosecutors went to recover the bank records, they found the $40,000 cash withdrawal. So yes to the number 3.
Number 4, do communications support intent?
Yes, and let me tell you how. Because when they said that Yella Beezy sent the songs, Take 3, and Gassed Up to an indicted co-conspirator, it was said that those songs speak to the charged offense and Yella Beezy's mindset, which is strong. Mindset is strong to the narrative. Mindset to what happened to MO3. So yes, the communication most definitely supports the intent. So check to number 4.
Number 5, does post-crime conduct show consciousness of guilt?
Most definitely, because we've seen the IG live. We seen the IG live of Yella Beezy in Mexico and Trap Boy Freddy pop up playing what's that? Put him on a shirt. Yeah, we seen all that. Like, why this nigga was even in Mexico at this time? You know what I'm saying? It looks suspicious. So I say yes to number 5 as well. They got these boys, man. They got them.
So if yes to both of those, the prosecution moves forward, and they are.
Yeah.
Money proof is thin, but the rest is strong. The prosecution still goes forward. If money proof is thin and witnesses weak, that's dangerous.
Which is not the case at all.
Not the case. So the weakest possible scenario for the state, if at trial it turns out no direct payment evidence, no structured withdrawals, no deposits tied to shooting window, no communication discussing money, cooperating witnesses is uncorroborated, cash pictures are old or unrelated, then remuneration becomes vulnerable. because murder for hire specifically requires proof of payment or promise of payment. If they can't prove that element, they risk acquittal or lesser offense.
Let's go. Nika said the narrative is airtight to people who believe the narrative that's been painted. But you gotta understand, Nika, that see, if you go back and look at our last live, we did the videos, right? The videos that the state is going to use, the interviews and all those things that the state is trying to get submitted into motive evidence, right? Narrative evidence. These boys painted themselves. When Yella Beezy said, "I'm gonna get my lick back," when Yella Beezy had the temperament and the demeanor he had every time 3 name was brought up, when 3 laughed and tried to, them boys painted themselves. When they rapped about putting money on a nigga head, you know what I'm saying? When they did what they did, they painted the narratives themselves. We ain't talking about the speculation aspect of it. We talk about what these boys then put into what we call the digital footprint. And that's what the state gonna use.
All right. So why they might charge anyway? There are strategic reasons to charge broadly. Number 1, pressure cooperation. Number 2, leverage plea negotiations. Number 3, secure a higher bond or detention. Number 4, preserve conspiracy framework. Number 5, allow jury to evaluate full theory. Charging doesn't mean they believe the money trail is perfect. It means they believe it's legally sufficient.
Let's go. Sufficient, not perfect. Not perfect. Haitian K. He said, yeah, the money there, but the fact remains that the money was for the hit. Can they prove it? Good question, but it ain't got to be perfect. Remember that. It ain't got to be perfect. It's got to be legally sufficient. Remember, this is going, the key thing we have to remember, family, that this is going before a grand jury, right? Yes.
Not a grand jury.
I mean, not my bad. Yeah, my bad. This is going before a jury, right? So, yes, it's layers to it. On one hand, you would love to prove your case beyond reasonable doubt, right? That's a given. But on the other hand, you could persuade a jury. Understand it. You could persuade. It goes the same for a defense, for the defense too. A good defense can persuade a jury as well. You don't have to really prove a thing factually. You got to have some facts, but you can have enough. The narrative plus the circumstantial evidence can persuade, and most of the time persuades a jury.
All right. So the political and practical. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, baby.
Not go ahead, baby. You good? You good?
The political and practical reality. In a high-profile homicide, prosecutors generally do not file remuneration charges lightly, state credibility without corroboration, or go to trial blind on financial evidence. If they filed business record affidavits and subpoenaed multiple banks, that suggests they are not relying on speculation. They're building a financial foundation.
Let's go. There you go.
So the most important distinction, the state does not have to prove here are the exact bills. They have to prove there was payment pursuant to an agreement to kill. That can be shown by testimony, circumstantial evidence, pattern evidence, conduct evidence, financial timing. Direct tracing is ideal, but it's not required.
Let's go. Ideal.
Ideal. Yeah, I that didn't come out right, but ideal. That's what I meant to say.
Let's go.
All right.
Good,
so, you know, I got this 2 back here. There ain't no 2.
Yeah, I already know.
All right. So what determines the real chances? If Jerry cooperates and testifies, the case doesn't require an airtight bank trail. If Jerry does not cooperate and the state only has cash photos, suspicious withdrawals, or a weak witness, the remuneration becomes much harder. So what are the chances? Realistically, very high that prosecutors will proceed if they believe they have layered circumstantial financial evidence and insider testimony. Very low that they will proceed if they have no insider, no financial cooperation, and no communication evidence. Based on what we've described, multiple subpoenas, cooperation language, proffered payment, this does not look like a we're guessing indictment. It looks like a case built around a payment theory they believe they can substantiate.
Let's go. Hold on, let me respond to Slim Slow real quick. He said, man, 1 minute you saying he was not going to jail. Now you saying he could. Make up your mind. You may have heard me wrong, fella. I said I don't believe he's going to trial. I don't believe he's going to trial.
I was about to say, I ain't never heard you say he ain't going to jail.
Man, hell no. Salute to Slim Low though, man. No, so I say I don't believe he's going to trial.
All right. So lastly, and we in the end of the show, right? We have to ask ourselves, right? Me and Josh in doing our research. If Yella Beezy could prove that the money he withdrew was actually legit and not related to the murder, would he have done it by now? All right. So it was a smart question for us, right, baby? Would you agree?
Yeah, most definitely.
But it does assume something about how criminal procedure works, right? That doesn't really play out in real life. So in giving my answer, I would say even if Yella Beezy had a legitimate explanation for the withdrawals, there's no reason he would prove it by now, right? That's not how the burden of proof works. And it's usually not strategically smart to show your full hand early. And let's unpack it carefully, okay?
Let's go.
Here we go. He has no burden to prove legitimacy. In a criminal case, the state must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the money was remuneration for murder. The defense does not have to prove the money was legitimate. That's critical. Even if the withdrawals were for business expenses, investments, loans, payroll, taxes, or personal spending, he is not required to proactively clear it up.
Let's go.
Number 2, why you don't reveal your defense early. Criminal defense strategy is chess. If the defense has a legitimate explanation, they usually do not reveal it at bond hearing. Do not reveal it pre-trial unless required. Do not give the prosecution time to attack it. They save it for trial cross-examination or the defense's case. If he was to show his explanation early, prosecutors investigate it, they subpoena more records, they find weaknesses, they adjust their witness prep, and they build rebuttal evidence. You never show the other side your playbook unless it's necessary.
Makes sense.
So, number 3, bond hearings are not trial. At bond hearings, prosecutors proffer. Defense usually doesn't put it on full evidence. It's not a mini trial. It's about detention risk, not guilt. So even if Yella Beezy had documentation proving legitimate withdrawals, bond is rarely the place to litigate the entire financial theory. There may be nothing to prove yet. Another important point. We don't actually know what specific withdrawals the state is relying on, what amounts they claim match the 40K, whether they allege structured cash movement, or whether they claim direct transfer to Jerry. Until discovery is fully reviewed, the defense may not even know which transaction the state is hanging its hat on. You can't rebut what hasn't been precisely alleged.
Okay.
So, even legit money can still look suspicious. Here's the tricky part. Let's say he withdrew 20K, even if it was for a car purchase, paying someone in cash, business, jewelry, or studio time. If the timing overlaps with alleged conspiracy window, alleged payment window, or the witness timeline, the state will argue its remuneration. So legit withdrawal does not automatically neutralize suspicion. The defense would have to show documentary proof of alternative purpose, timing consistency, receipts, contracts, invoices, and transfers. And even then, the prosecutors might argue that explanation is convenient.
But that's his best bet. Boy, you better come to court with some type of documentation some type of receipts or something that shows what his alleged withdrawal money went towards.
So when would he reveal the explanation? Usually one of the 3 times. 1, during cross-examination of the state's financial witness. 2, during defense case in chief. 3, during closing argument, or possibly via pretrial motion if it destroys the remuneration element. But that only happens if the explanation is airtight and conclusively exculpatory, and that's very rare. So what if he truly had bulletproof proof? If he had something like wire transfer receipts showing funds went to a documented business deal, signed contract matching exact amount and date, surveillance showing purchase at same time, or traceable cashier's check to third-party vendor, then yes, the defense might raise it strategically early to weaken the leverage. But even then, many defense attorneys wait because you only get one first impression at trial. So, silence does not equal lack of defense. Public perception often says, if he could prove it wasn't murder money, he would have done it already. Legally, that logic doesn't apply. Defense attorneys often stay silent because the state hasn't finished presenting its theory. Discovery is still ongoing. Witness credibility hasn't been tested, or the money might not be the state's strongest pillar. You don't respond to a narrative until you see its full structure. The more important question, the real strategic question isn't, would he have proved it by now? It's, does the state have independent corroboration that ties the withdrawal specifically to the murder agreement? Yes. If the state relies heavily on cooperating witness, financial timing, and circumstantial layering, then the defense may not need to prove legitimacy. They may simply need to attack the inference. Because remember, the defense wins if jurors say, we're not sure. They do not have to prove the money was for X.
Yep, that makes sense.
So, the strategic reality, if the money explanation is ordinary, documented, consistent, supported by records, it will come out at trial. If it's ambiguous or partially documented, it may be used surgically. If it's weak, the defense may focus more on attacking the state's witness in intent to prove instead. So, what is the final take? Not proving legitimacy early does not mean there isn't a legitimate explanation, the money was illicit, or the defense lacks a strategy. It means the burden is on the state, and the defense strategy is about timing. And there goes y'all legal chess, y'all.
So there we have it. There we have it. It's safe to say this part one. Part one of the follow the money. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely is gonna bring old Ray Jackson into the fold on part 2. You know what I'm saying? Into the fold on part 2. But family, we're gonna let y'all know this early. This week, the rest of this week will be extremely busy for us. You know what I'm saying? With life and work and all this stuff. Plus, CB will be out of town. CB is going out of town Friday. You know what I'm saying? Early Friday. We got to get there early because I don't know if y'all been watching. Salute to Miss Pooh Bear for those cheers. I don't know if y'all been watching the social media, but them TSA, they tripping out there. So she got to be there early. You know what I'm saying? So we going to be back. We going to be back. I may pop out, though. I may pop out. You know what I'm saying? I may pop out on my own. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But we going to be back for sure. Early next week. You know what I'm saying? Probably like Tuesday, because she'll be getting back on Sunday. Then Monday, you know what I'm saying, want to chill or whatever. But by Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be back. We're going to try our best to give y'all 2 dope episodes next week for sure. Yes. All right? We still got the Tupac. We still got that coming. You know what I'm saying? We still got that coming. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? But just give us this week. You know what I'm saying? To handle these endeavors we got to handle. You know what I'm saying? We will be back. We will be back with the quality content next week for sure. All right. But before we get up out of here, let me move this. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this, man. Let me share my screen. Let me do an entire screen. But I'm gonna be over here in the because I'm doing the entire screen, so you're gonna have to watch the chat for me.
Okay, I got you, baby.
Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody here.
Sticking with us for sure.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. All right, so I forgot the shirt. Hold on. We got to pull it up. Hold on, man. If y'all haven't hit the like button, it's not too late to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, old Rainwater was in a little situation
today.
Yeah, can you see it on my screen? Let me make sure. Let me see.
Oh Lord.
Can you see the Instagram pulled up? Okay, I see it on my end.
I'm echoing too, so I'm gonna go mute.
All right, let's see this. Hold up.
What the gate? Come to your
Henry, get your ass over here! Henry, get your ass over here!
Come to yours, so fast. Come to the street. Come to the street. Come to the street. Come to the street. Come to yours.
Henry, get your ass over here! Henry, get your ass over here!
All right, so boom. This is Dallas Global says Rainwater pulls up on Kenny B.
Yeah, I was gonna say they said Kendrick, so they sound like Kenny B.
Yeah, they say Rainwater pulled up on Kenny B. Now y'all remember years ago they had the situation in at the airport. So it says Rainwater pulls up on Kenny B to hash out differences and end up getting into an altercation. Now it don't seem like whoever recorded this video was recording, because at first I was thinking like, okay, this might be a play. This may be, you know what I'm saying? This may be a Rainwater production. But now, because the camera angle shows this not Rainwater recording. All right, this is not Rainwater recording. This most definitely coming from somebody from Kenny B side. Rainwater's in the street. I heard him say, nigga, you gonna go back to jail. And Kenny B telling him to come in the yard. He must want him to come in the yard so he got a legal right.
Thank you, my Shirley. Yeah, I was about to say that. But I was about to say, why would Rainwater go to the yard? That makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for real.
why would I go in your yard? That makes no sense. That's his rules for you to pop me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for
that
real.
don't make sense.
Then I'm pretty sure Rainwater is glad that the construction worker, their worker, was outside, because there was other things stopping them.
Yeah,
let's go though. You can see Kenny B got the ankle monitor on and all that.
He just recently went to jail, so I'm sure that's the reason why he got a lot of charges he fighting at the moment.
All right, let's see. Let's watch this a couple more times, man. Try to make out what's actually being said. Help me out, baby, if you can hear. He said, "You ain't got no son. You ain't got no pistol. I'm a grown ass man, or whatever. I'm a grown ass man."
Henry, get your ass over here! Henry, get your ass over here!
So it sounds like Rain is saying you pulled this shit before, all for views.
Right. At the airport.
Yeah.
At the airport. I wonder where the hell Rainwater was coming from. Why did Rainwater even pull up on that boy?
Maybe he was trying to, I mean, if it's to hash out differences, I mean, maybe they had a conversation or something and something happened that we're not privy to, you know, because Rain is in the street and he's at the end of the driveway. So maybe originally, I'm just saying, they had a conversation, but something happened within that conversation and it led to this. That's why you see Rain in the street and Kenny up in the yard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nigga said, you know I can't leave. Okay, so that's why he was telling him to come into the yard. Okay. 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 All right.
Yeah.
Let's watch this again. This is interesting. Okay. Rainwater been in some shit this last week. Like, god damn, man. Rainwater need to slow down, man. Or turn up. Whichever one. Let's go.
Henry, get your ass over here! Henry, get your ass over here!
Come in the yard, so fast, nigga. Oh, come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the yard.
Get your ass over here.
Come in the yard. Come in the yard.
Get your ass over here.
Come in the yard, so fast, nigga.
This.
Because one would have to question, why was Rain there?
Man, how did he even get there? I can see they would have met like at a grocery store, the mall, the airport, like last time. Like, well, we know Kenny B was at home. You know, he on house arrest. Rainwater got to slow down, man. Rainwater got
going on.
Rainwater got to slow down, man. I don't know what. It's been a lot of people coming at Rainwater this week. You had the old Todd come out, and you had DJ Wild Hair pop out, and now, you know what I'm saying? Now this situation going on.
Yeah.
Rainwater better slow down, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see what the chat's saying. I'm pretty sure some more details, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew dude couldn't get out in them streets. You know what I'm saying? Rain out there arguing like an old nigga. He's what's that? Come in the yard because I can't live the yard. Yeah, he arguing like an old nigga. He arguing like an old nigga. Look at his old body language and everything. Look how you wave with both arms. Like, that's an old nigga shit right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right out there arguing like an uncle with flip-flops on and everything. Nigga, you ain't finna do nothing in no flip-flops, you know, young nigga.
My question is, why was he there? What led up to this? Like, why was you there? And then you hear Rain say something about, you know, Fort Worth nigga or something. So I'm like, where was they at? Why was Rain there? Like, what? Man. You know what I'm saying? I need those details. Why was he there?
Let me see something real quick. Let me drop this. I'm gonna see what Rainwater posted anything. Let me remove that real quick. Let me search something real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see if Rainwater posted anything.
Rainwater
said like a scary cat. He was happy that work was on him back. Pedro, he said that. Right? It's crazy.
Nigga out there arguing like an uncle out there and fuck with that young nigga. I told you about going to mess with them people.
Did he post anything, baby?
Nah, he probably ain't said nothing about none of this. He over there on DJ Wild Hair top though. So you have a 6-hour drive.
Let me see if he posted something on
let me see the stories.
Let's see if he posted something on his thing. Let's see.
Lost his children. Nah, he ain't posting nothing.
He ain't posting nothing. So this is fresh, right? This is fresh.
Yeah, this fresh. This fresh. This super fresh. This super fresh. Let me see. This the second post on Dallas Global. I'm trying to say 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, man. Once he tell me my ass going back to jail, I was all right, Ryan. You got it, gang. I don't know, man. I don't know. It ain't too much to speculate about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
so has Rain been in the sector, family? Has he been in the sector after this? Have anybody heard him speak? Has Rain been in the sector? Has anybody heard him speak? Because he might have explained this while we over here doing our live. I know Rain. If this is real, I know Rain. Like, damn, I can't catch a break.
What's up, Mike Dub?
What's good, Mike Dub?
Let's be honest. Rain wasn't really trying to scrap. The worker was nothing. Nah, for real. Like, if he wanted to get away from that worker, he would have.
Get your ass over here.
Come in the yard, so fast, nigga. Come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the street. Come in the yard.
Get your ass over here.
Come in the yard.
Get your ass over here.
Come in the yard, so fast, nigga. Come
That boy are like an old nigga, man.
Get your ass over here! Get your ass over here!
I don't know what the fuck going on with Rainwater, man. Now, y'all, I mean, look, I see Watermelon, you know what I'm saying? Salute, she said Rain and his stunts. But this ain't Rainwater recording, though.
But it's
You know what I'm
still
saying?
though, but still I can see what they're saying, regardless if he's recording or not. I'm just telling you, I can see what he's saying because what they're saying, because why were you there? How did this even, what is this about? Like, why are you even in the vicinity of Kenny B? Like, I don't get that. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? This ain't like the airport video where they ran into each other at the airport. This is literally
exactly.
a housing division. And Kenny B has on a leg monitor. So one would have to assume that this is in front of Kenny B's house or where he's supposed to be on a leg monitor. So,
Right.
Rain, why are you there? That's my question.
And we know for a fact that Rain didn't come to fight because that nigga got on flip-flops with no socks.
Yeah.
In the chain on. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
leads
That's not
me to
fighting.
believe that Rain went there for a conversation. Something. And it led up to this.
Right. The only thing is Rainwater gonna bullshit the truth, man. Like, he gonna bullshit the truth. Cause we asked Rain why the fuck was he even there? He gonna give us the runaround. He gonna give a YouTube narrative. So we may not ever know how they led to this point. Look like Rain was coming from across the street too. Or maybe he just walked that way. He just walked that way. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get more insight. Maybe he'll pop out tonight or something and kind of explain it. But yeah, that I don't know. Rain, get it together, hell.
Yeah, man. Rain, get it together, man. Rain got a lot going on. Rain might like it though. Rain may like this, man. He may like all this. Flip flops with no sock is most definitely not fighting gear. You know what I'm saying? In some sets, he would be in violation for even stepping out the house in flip flops like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I come up. You know what I'm saying? You can't be wearing no flip flops. Those are all willy nilly, and you know you got smoke out here, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But man, look, it's almost 9:16, man. Look, we've been had almost 400 people in the building. You know what I'm saying, the whole time, and I know y'all tired. No, we didn't put a lot on y'all brain. Like I said, man, we will be back next week, family. We just got tired of pump faking this live for y'all, so we went on and gave it to y'all. We're gonna be right back consistent next week. You know what I'm saying? We still got the Tupac legal chess coming up. All right, the Tupac legal chess is coming up. We even got something. We got something to talk with Diddy and his son. You know what I'm saying? They got some legal chess going on. I'm seeing Rod Wave got a RICO lawsuit coming up. You never know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, MO3, just for MO3 is always the motive, but we most definitely got some more dope content coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? My baby, she will be leaving me this weekend. Most definitely safe travels. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pray that God bless her.
You
know what I'm saying?
My Charlene and Miss Pooh Bear. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we're going to make sure as a family that we all touch and agree. And just like, baby, may God bless you with traveler's grace and arrival's mercy. You know what I'm saying?
And for the women, if y'all like women talks or things like that, my sister Shersty, she is live, more dope content for Women Talk Wednesday over there on her channel. I did go ahead and drop it in here. So if y'all like things like discussing relationships, things of that nature, y'all go over there and support. I'll be over there supporting. I like to be away from the drama sometimes and really support real content. So I did drop a link. If women, you know, for the women, if y'all like conversations like women talks, relationships, things like that, she is live right now.
Not just the women, the fellas too. Fellas, get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Wednesday, so that might kind of turn fellas off, but it's women talk.
No, because fellas might disagree. You know what I'm saying? Fellas might agree or disagree, but whatever the case may be, she also got a dope interview series over there. You know what I'm saying? She interviewed our beloved CB the G. So y'all go ahead and subscribe, man. This CB blood sister. You know what I'm saying? So like I always tell y'all, man, y'all extend the same love and support to Charity that y'all do to us, man. That is blood family. That's my sister-in-law. That's CB blood sister. So even if you don't tap in to the content tonight, just go and give us a subscribe. Go and give us a subscription. You know what I'm saying? Wu said
Thank
video
you, Johnson.
always be plays when it's dead serious. Hey, man, we gonna be able to see. But y'all go ahead and subscribe, baby. You can drop that link in the chat a couple more times.
Yeah, I'll
You know
drop
what
it
I'm saying?
again.
But as for me, I'm about to go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Nika said, okay, I'm going to check her out. I love the interview. It was super dope. Most definitely, man.
Thank you, Nika.
She got some stuff cooking up over there, man. Y'all go tap in with Charity. You know what I'm saying? Again, the same energy, the love and support y'all give to us, we would most definitely appreciate if y'all extend it over to her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see her out here on panels, clout chasing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we just doing our part to try to pass the love and support on. But I'm about to go get something to eat, baby. You got something to say to the people?
Thank you, G-Money. No, just thank you. I really appreciate y'all for the support. Y'all, again, we couldn't do it without y'all. I just want y'all to know how grateful we are for y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I get back from out of town, we'll be moving forward, being back on our consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? That tooth kind of had me out of there, but I'm better now. But I love y'all so much, and just thank y'all for supporting me and Josh in Room 901. We couldn't do it without y'all, for real. So love y'all for sure. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous finish of the week, and have a good night.
Let's go, man. Y'all already know, family. Y'all already know, man, we're going to leave this bitch the same way we came in every time. Even in a room full of 100 haters, we ain't going to change, and we would never waver. Understand? You know what I'm saying? We're going to always remain some real ones, man. And I hope and pray that y'all do the same, man. Be real to yourself. And be real to those that are real to you, man. That's the best way to live life, man. Reciprocate the energy that's given to you, man. You never have to wonder. Yeah, man. Be real to yourself. Be real to those that's real to you. Stay prayed up, man. Keep God first in your life for those that are believers. Keep God first in your life. You know what I'm saying? God is good. Stay prayed up, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're saying those prayers, please put a prayer in the sky if you mean well. Put a prayer in the sky for me and CB, because we most definitely be needing them, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see y'all next week. Like I said, I might pop out, you know what I'm saying, without CB or whatever. You know, so I might, you know, don't hold me to it, but I may pop out, you know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all send some good energy to CB while she on her flight. You know what I'm saying? Pray that God bless her with travelers, get grace, and arrivals mercy. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see y'all. Let me see if I got this link. Let me see if I got this link in the chat in my my notes real quick.
Love you more, Woo.
No, I ain't got it. All right. Don't worry about it. We'll be here Sunday. Don't worry about it, man. But look, for some of y'all, though, y'all gonna see the Soul for Sunday. We will be having church over here on Sundays. This is what we call Takeover Sunday. So if you see the church, live pop up, come pull up, man. Come pull up, come worship, come fellowship, come hear your boy say a word or two. You know what I'm saying? Come join us, man. You know what I'm saying? The doors of the church will be open at Room 901. We usually do it on our church channel, but the last Sunday of every month, we do what we call Takeover Sunday. So we will be doing church over here at Room 901. So if you see it in your algorithm, don't be shy. Come over here, man, and talk about the goodness of God, man. Praise God. Like I said, this is a faith-based channel. This is a faith-based relationship. You know what I'm saying? We are strongly believers. But other than that, we love y'all, man. We love y'all. We miss y'all. We appreciate y'all. Each and every one of y'all that hit the like button. Each and every one of y'all that gave feedback. The ones that help us complete the goal, that send super chats. We appreciate the cash apps, the memberships. Man, we just appreciate y'all, man. It feels good to get support from doing something positive, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. God bless each and every one of y'all. And y'all know the theme song, gang. It's only us. Don't let them in. Shut the door. Leave the negativity out of here, man. It's only us. Don't let them in, man. We're going to see y'all next week. Deuces.
Guy. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Sliding, don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be trying to tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
Traumatized body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna live. Get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, that's why I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep it pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cross account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna live. Get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got it in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.